only way, terrorist, your game is through. Now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah, America. Fuck.
On the grind, yeah, I do this all the time. Yo, wake up in the morning, go get a state of mind. I done feel so many times, but I gotta keep trying. I ain't giving up, go put it all on the line, yo.
Oh, we are here today, brothers and my sisters, niggas and my bitches. What is going on, my good people? How are we doing today? Today is, wow, why is this camera so at an angle like that? That is crazy. Making me look like I'm coming down from Jesus or someone's looking down from Jesus or some shit. Hold on, let me fix this shit. Today we're going to talk about election fraud and what can we do in the meantime, because right now they're having Dog and Pony Show once again for the 15th, 17th, 18th, 20th, time. I don't know how many times they got to keep having this Dog and Pony Show about the 2020 election. I mean, what they say is that let's say Donald Trump won, and I would agree. But that's something that we already knew. I mean, what they wanted to do was shame motherfuckers for believing that Donald Trump won the 2020 election. Not that it really fucking matters anymore. But you know how good it would be for them to say that Donald Trump actually won the election? Think about it. Think about the braggadocious thing he can say. But also, I have a question. Could that be a way to get him out of office too? If they were to say that he won, I need to prove, yeah. If they say he won the 2020 election, that would be him winning. That would be him being, well, technically he wasn't president, but they could consider him being the president 3 times with an asterisk. I don't know. It's a good question. I think someone needs to answer it. They need to prove it. Well, I think they've proven enough. They even have leaked audio with the fucking Dominion top officials in Dominion, and they said that they were fucking shit over. But, I think I got those. I got to go through my list. I didn't have time today to actually set up the stream properly. We were doing the son's first day at work. He got him a new job. You can only serve 2 terms. He never, I guess that's right. You can say that. That's why I said with an asterisk, because he never served it. But to say he was a winner and he never got to serve his term would be, what that would be to have on your resume? 3-time world champion. With an asterisk up in this bitch, because these motherfuckers want to steal the election from me, which everything that Trump has been saying is turned out to be fucking true, man. It's crazy. It has turned out to be fucking true. And people are starting to understand it, that Trump is a fucking he's a time traveler. Mm. Okay. 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 All right. Let's say it would guarantee voter ID gets passed. No, it won't. Mm-mm. The reason I say it won't, because the Republican Party is the weakest party I've ever seen in my fucking life. They're actually weaker than Democrats, to be honest with you. And that's not saying much, but they are weaker than the fucking Democrats. At least Democrats rally behind their own. They may not get shit done, but they rally behind their own, show some solidarity in the party, I guess. But the Republicans have too many weak motherfuckers in it, and it's downright disgusting. If you're asking me, it's downright disgusting. But yes, I seen it. I did see the poll, and it was brutal. It was brutal. We all seen the polling, but Republicans, John, what is it, Thune? There we go. Thune is a weak ass Republican. I dare to say fucking rhino. He is, and he's not going to take that up on the floor. He has other important things to do, like bridges and roads or whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. How about fucking get the most thing that would keep the election safe? Well, supposedly keep the election safe, which was, and that's just voter ID for registration, and to me that's weak. That's weak. Just to limit it to voter registration. The only reason why they limit it to voter registration is because they know they can have Democrats buy into voter register, having to have an ID to register to vote. That's why they want it. You can get a push for that for the Democrats. They don't want to go all the way and have voter ID, which is fucking retarded because every other country does it. Crazy. They also have a national day to vote, which I don't know why we don't have that. That will quail a whole bunch of bullshit. People say, well, they don't know. They don't have time to get to the poll. Nah, bitch. You have a whole day to vote, bitch. Whole day. National holiday to vote. They can do so much, but hell, they can actually give us a goddamn national language, but they won't do that either. So there's that. Let me get to these. I gotta actually, what do you call this shit? Pin to the top. We'll get that done. But I got some videos that I want to watch. Of course, it's Wednesday. You know, the best day of the motherfucking week. Well, one of the best days of the week, because I'm I always go with a space is fake. And again, we pushed it back. We pushed back our launch to March. If y'all didn't know, we pushed back. I'm just letting y'all know the launch will not be in February. Well, it wouldn't be in 2 days, it wouldn't be in 2 days. It's going to be March between the 5th and the 10th, I think. Yeah, that's when the next launch is going to be available. And by golly, they fucking up my birthday because my birthday's in between there, and they're gonna have me working. That's gonna be some bullshit. They're gonna have me working at some bitch. I don't want to work, but it is what it is. What's going on, mama? If y'all want to come up here, be my guest. I'm gonna get some of this ready to view. I really didn't have time. And we were doing the whole take the boy to his first day of work and, go pick him up. He did his orientation. So he's very, very excited about his job. Would you say so? The boy ain't stopped talking about his job since he got in the house. It's crazy. It's crazy. But good for him. Good for him. The boy got a way to make money. Shut up. Asking me to pay for his food like he did, he's still doing that. He got to pay for this nigga to eat and shit, that type shit. All right. We got one picture right here. Let's start it up. Hold on. And while I get the rest of these fucking things actually queued up. Yeah, good for him, mom. That's what I'm saying. Good for that jigaboo from the zoo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here's our first video. We're going to take a trip down the Pennsylvania road. I do believe there was massive fraud in Pennsylvania, considering they were actually blocking windows and shit. That happened in Georgia too. A lot of shit happened.
Over 1.5 million.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all hear it?
Over 1.5 million fraudulent votes counted, and the spread is less than 82,000 votes. These fraudulent votes come from dead voters, ballots that were received before they were supposedly mailed out, and over 330,000 electronic spikes from the voting machine.
Yes, sir.
205,000 overvotes, meaning there were 205,000 more votes than registered voters, and 682,000 ballots that were illegally processed without any oversight whatsoever. More than 1.5 million votes in Pennsylvania is apparently what it took for Joe Biden to steal the state. Georgia has a similar phenomenon that Democrats are failing to account for. 66,248 underage voters voted in Georgia. 10,315 dead people voted.
Wait a minute. No, we didn't have teens voting in the Georgia elections. Maybe that's why they raided Fulton County.
2,500 convicted felons voted. Nearly 200,000 votes were fraudulently inserted into the vote count instantaneously. 4,500 votes come from unregistered voters. These numbers show a clear pattern that a variety of types of fraud occurred in this election and that Democrats are desperately trying to cover it up. They're going to great lengths to change the narrative of the election fraud in an effort to run out the clock to January 20th, 2020. In addition to President Trump's team, many independent groups have completed research on the fraud, and the results are staggering. Totaling across the country, millions of votes were fraudulently covered up, changed, or deleted in favor of Joe Biden. The governors and secretaries of state have actively participated in the cover-up, removing information from their website that is normally easily accessible to the public and depriving conservatives a chance to audit or review the results are just some of their tactics. In Arizona, the final result is only a difference of 10,457, yet 36,400 non-citizens voted in the state. Arizona also experienced phantom spikes from the voting machines to the tune of roughly 50,000 additional votes going to Joe Biden. These numbers come from information that is publicly available, whether from the Secretary of State's website before the content was removed or from the raw data that was pushed out on election night.
So, I'm glad she pointed out if that was accessible, that right there would prove fucking fraud. So why hasn't anyone been arrested or held accountable for the bullshit? Isn't the lieutenant governor responsible for that shit? I thought it was the lieutenant. As a matter of fact, let me see. Who is responsible for state elections and national elections?
The United States, state and local governments are primarily
Secretary of
responsible
State.
for
There you go.
administering both state and national elections. Primary oversight. Secretaries of State. In most states, the Secretary of State is the chief election official who oversees voter registration, ballot certification, and results. State legislatures.
So if that's the case, if that is the case, that's right, the Secretary of State's, why ain't none of them been held accountable for all that fucking fraud? I don't get it. Why ain't the people that were on the floor at the time telling people just to count shit and not motherfucking separate shit? The fucking chain of custody was fucked up. All the drop boxes, all the massive fucking just I don't understand it, and that's why I wanted to revisit this shit because it's in the mainstream again, especially with the the SAVE Act. The SAVE Act that Republicans are pieces of shit and they won't ever get fucking put into law because they're pieces of shit. And I think it needs to go beyond the bullshit of the SAVE Act because that only stops at registration. Registration is not the only key to voting, and I don't understand. I don't understand why they went. I do understand. They want to be able to make it a bipartisan type shit, and I don't care. I don't care about being bipartisan. You got to make these motherfuckers look like retards. That's how you create bipartisan support. Make them look stupid. Why they don't want to do that? Because they're scared. And the weak ass Republicans, no matter if you want to say they're MAGA Republicans or American First Republicans, I don't think there is no real American First goddamn Republicans anymore. You seen what happened with the so-called one? What the fuck is that bitch name? Marjorie Taylor Greene. That bitch went retarded. She was bamboozled by Trump, as she said, because he spoke out against it because she was on some bullshit. Because let's take it, she might not have won re-election. I don't know if she would have. She don't even know if she would have. But she came out on some bullshit. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this crazy bitch? But some of the shit she was saying was absolutely correct. She is correct in saying the Republicans are fucking weak. She's not wrong at all. She's not wrong. And hey, what can we say? Let me go ahead and move this one over. Let's listen to this motherfucker because I barely listen to things on Info News, but hey, why not? Why not? Info News is just as good as everyone else's news, except for a little bit more conspiratorial bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. What is his name? No, not that one. Not that one. I think it's Patrick Barn. Yeah, that's what his name is. It's only a minute, so let's go.
Am I going on too long, Harrison?
I'm listening with rapt attention, sir. Go, please continue.
Okay. Well, first the other thing they will have found is there's 148,000 ballots in special segregated storage by judicial order. And those 148,000 ballots, there's a dozen affidavits that say the same thing. They are 93% Biden, 7% Trump. Every circle is perfectly filled in like a computer, not a human. And they're mail-in ballots, but there's not a crease in any of them, and they're all together.
Which is impossible.
Which is impossible because mail-in ballots have to be folded. If you assume those were all fake, you could do the math. That means there are 148,000, about 10,000 were for Trump, 138,000 were for Biden, which means there was 128,000 of pro-Biden spread cooked into that little apple pie.
Right.
Well, there's 128,000 cooked into it. Trump only lost by 11,000 votes. 128 of them were that stack. So that's something they could check in 5 minutes.
Again, if it's something that they can check in 5 minutes and they haven't done so in the last 5 years right now, let's say 5 years, something is wrong. What we understand, of course, I understand why they didn't do it during the 4 years, but why is it a year gone by? A whole year has gone by. I don't see fucking heads rolling. I need heads rolling. How long we gotta wait for heads to roll? If y'all wanna, if they want to put so much focus on the 2020 elections, which we see that they're doing, because my timeline was filled with nothing but the SAVE Act and voting shit, because it's 2026 now and motherfuckers gonna be voting during the midterm. So why is there no heads rolling? Pam Bondi's a piece of shit. Fucking Patel, just by his name alone, makes me think he's a piece of shit. And I never liked the Patel in my goddamn life. I just want to put that out there. I have never liked the Patel. And I was trying to say I could like his ass, but he shows me he pussy too. He showed me he's pussy too. Yeah. Dan Bongino, when he was in there, he ain't did shit either. So they all bunches of pussy. They always are fighting for the wrong fucking thing. And this is what Mayo was talking about, the polling on voter ID. And this was interesting because we know it's not a bipartisan goddamn thing. It's not a bipartisan issue. Majority of the country, overwhelming majority of the country wants voter ID.
Take a look here. Favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of Black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this.
It's all timing, man. That's crazy.
Not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans.
Look at this nigga face. Look at this piece of shit face right here. Look at his fucking face. Like, this is so much stunning news, motherfucker. It's not stunning, and it's not new. This has always been this way.
Agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote. So something of a non. Take a look here. Favorite photo.
Why would they want to wait? Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't think it's all about timing. I think it's about them being bunches of pussies. There are a lot of pussies in the Republican Party that do not want to fucking fix the problem. And so they can continuously run on this bullshit ass goddamn theory that if they fix the problem of motherfucking voter ID or voter registration, they won't. I don't even fucking know what the theory is on this shit. That shit is dumb. They need to fix it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. What did Mama say? What you say, Mama? To get the base excited? No, man, the base has never not been excited. You know, what would excite the base more, Mama? Heads rolling. The base wants heads. Look at them white feet. Look at them white ankles. Look at that white ankle. Yeah. That woman has lost too much weight. You want me to see how easy it is to pick her ass up? Fucking light as shit. That shit crazy. So God, stupid. If heads would roll, I promise you, motherfucking the base to get excited. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong with her. I said she was a dork. Is the Supreme Court an issue? No, I don't think the Supreme Court. I don't think the Supreme Court is an issue, because the issue is not for them to literally make heads roll. You got to bring a case. Bring the fucking case. Let's get some goddamn indictments going on this shit. This shit is crazy. No indictments, man. I need a Secretary of State, a motherfucker director of elections down in the motherfucking pit who was telling motherfuckers to do shit wrongly. They need to be held accountable. Why ain't they being held accountable? You have thousands of people that was saying what happened during the 2020 election, but they want to bring up some dumb shit like the Epstein files, like that really means shit. They think, oh, look, Mandami's mom was part of the fucking Epstein files. Who the fuck cares? That nigga dead. They are never going to hold anybody accountable for the Epstein bullshit. Why do we have to continuously hear about this shit? If you're going to force me to listen to this goddamn 2020 election shit again, then y'all need to have some heads rolling. If you want us to hear about this dumbass Epstein shit, some heads need to roll. That is what gets the base excited. Hell, it will get both sides excited, because from what I know, they keep calling goddamn Donald Trump a pedophile saver or a pedophile something. I forgot what it was. They wasn't calling him just a pedophile excuser. Yeah, they calling him that shit. So if that helicopter is low as shit, god damn, I can feel the goddamn vibration. Oh yeah, it must be light flight. But I don't fucking stand why they don't want. If you want the base to be excited, that's why I don't think it's timing. I just think they're a lot of bitches. Bitches that bum bitches. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I hate to put it. I think it's just they scared. And I don't understand why. Oh man. I think we do need Marjorie Taylor Greene back, man. She the only one made sense. Who wasn't scared to say fuck the Democrats and really mean it. Even though she went crazy and sidestepped and side switched and shit. Heads rolling on the immigrants being thrown out 2020 election revealed. No, ain't no heads rolling. Where you see heads immigrant? Listen, he promised that. He that's something that he don't need no one else to do. He needs Republicans for this shit. They need Republicans or so-called conservatives for this shit. Trump and his administration can literally do immigration without the Republicans. So but this Epstein shit is dumb. But they want to keep bringing this shit up like it's very important, like it's the next best thing. Bitch, it's not. It's not. What is this one? Oh, this motherfucker is funny. If y'all ain't never watched this motherfucker, this cracker is funny as shit and racist in a motherfucker. I don't think he's racist. I think he's a realist.
If Donald Trump is proven to be right about the 2020 election, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I really don't. I honestly don't even know what I'm going to do with myself if that happens.
Too many rhinos, too many big districts. Yes.
Tonight, FBI agents are going through materials found today during a search of the Fulton County, Georgia election office.
Oh my God.
That search is said to be related to the 2020 election. Correspondent David Spunt has details tonight. Good evening, David.
Brett, good evening. FBI agents are still on site.
It was
the
stolen?
Records warehouse for the Fulton County, Georgia Board of Elections.
Oh my
the matter
God.
is sealed before court, meaning details are limited, but we can report this is related to the 2020 presidential election. Sources tell Fox News that agents retrieved documents, phones, and computers after a judge signed a warrant. President Trump has long...
A judge signed a warrant for this. You've got to keep that in mind. Like, they got a search warrant to go in there and do all this.
That's a fact.
If he gets elected, not elected, if he gets vindicated on this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Like, I swear to God, like, if this happens, I'm going to start believing in fucking aliens and shit. Because my mom was so sure that this happened. She was like, a guaranteed 100% it was stolen. And I told her no the whole time. And if it turns out that she was right, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Your mom was right. That means your mom had a thinking brain. That's what that meant. Your mom had a thinking brain. And for you to say you thought it was legit, something was really fucking wrong with you. We already seen the spike. It went up like 300% in an hour and a half or 2 hours, some shit. I just don't get how these motherfuckers really thought it was a legit, the most securest fucking election ever. Get the fuck out of here. You half retarded if you believe that shit. All right.
If the Trump administration is able to prove that the 2020 election was stolen in Georgia, then they will be most certainly able to prove that the election was similarly stolen in other states as well. So as it would seem, Georgia is effectively set up right now to be the first domino in a very long series of dominoes, soon to come crashing down, ultimately, dare I say, overturning the outcome of the 2020 presidential election. So once all of this information is out, and it seems like it's coming out, what happens when we can definitively, concretely prove that Joe Biden was an unelected, illegitimate president for 4 years? What happens then? Well, let's be honest, of course, this is totally unprecedented. We are sailing into uncharted waters here, ladies and gentlemen, to say the least. This has never happened before. But there's a couple ideas. Perhaps every single one of Joe Biden's presidential pardons is going to get undone. All over 8,000 of them. 8,000 of them. Those might be tossed out. Those never happened. You got to be president to issue a presidential pardon, as would turn out, you weren't president. Folks, as things, just think about this.
That's crazy.
It seems right now like
think about that shit. I mean, he was president at the time, even though whether he was duly elected or whatever. If it turned out to be a fraudulent election, what then? Could those presidential pardons been illegitimate? That's a good fucking question. That's a good fucking question. Wow.
Did not have a president for 4 years. We did not have a legal, lawful president for 4 years. I want to see treason. I want to see treason charges against numerous people involved in this. But what else happens?
What you need numerous fucking goddamn motherfuckers head rolling, starting with the fucking judges who wouldn't hear fucking cases because they didn't want to motherfucking want the election to go. I mean, wanted to certify the election as quick as possible. Those motherfuckers heads need to roll. No one else. You start at the fucking judges. Those judges in those goddamn districts heads need to roll with the Secretary of States and everyone else. All the bills he signed would be invalid. Also, that's what I'm saying, Mayo. So what they need to do is stop with this bullshit and let's get some goddamn indictments going. But he got a good ass fucking point.
About Joe Biden's Supreme Court appointment. He's got one Supreme Court Justice, Ketanji Brown
the
Jackson,
dumb bitch,
everyone's favorite low IQ DEI, didn't earn it.
That's
Supreme Court appointment, tossed out. Her fat behind is getting tossed back to the lower courts or a prison cell. Who knows? Perhaps all of his legislation, all of the congressional legislation that Joe Biden signed off on, rescinded, overturned, sent it back to Congress. Who knows where all of this is going? Like I said, it's unprecedented, uncharted waters. Uncharted waters. Anyone that the Joe Biden administration criminally prosecuted, if anybody's sitting in a prison cell, if you can think of anybody right now, release them. Who knows? Unprecedented, but I'll tell you what, listen, right now we're hearing from the Democrats, hey, listen, we need to stop talking about 2020. We need to move forward as a nation. It's time to move forward together. The Democrats right now are calling for unity. On the cusp of all of them getting exposed for the treasonous behavior they've engaged in. Now I've seen today, listen, everyone, we need to look forward as a country. I'm sitting here like the only way it is possible to look forward is first to look back and right the wrongs the Democrats committed in 2020.
Absolutely.
How are we supposed to expect that we're going to be able to move forward as a country when the Democrats stole the 2020 election, not just from Trump, but from all of us? More importantly, all of us American people. Who does America belong to? This is our country. We are the Americans. America belongs to us, the Americans, the voters. We had a vote.
This on his official account? Wow.
What's wrong with you people? I'm serious.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. 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 You're fired. 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 You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. 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 You're fired. 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 You're fired. 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 You're fired.
That's a fact. Fucking fire. Get these motherfuckers up out of here, man. Get these hey, he had some good points there. Charged and convicted of treason that are submitting unconstitutional bills. That's a fact. Get these motherfuckers out of here. I don't understand why we don't get them out of here. This shit has to stop eventually. We're just taking it up to fucking ass right now. At this point, we're just literally just take it. Take that. This is bullshit. I don't understand. Why we got so many fucking weak Republicans? This is why I'm not a Republican. This is the reason why I'm not a conservative. They're weak. I've been saying this for the last 12 years. These motherfuckers are weak. They don't stand for nothing. And the ones you want to stand just don't have it.
On election night and the days following, it appeared that the results that were coming off the tabulating machines were not accurate.
What?
A decision by the board was made to do a hand recount to ensure accurate results of the election.
Wasn't that the DeKalb County Election Board attorney?
Mm.
Play it again, Sam.
And a decision by the board was made to do a hand recount to ensure accurate results of the election.
What? Isn't that what I've been saying for 20 years?
Do a hand recount on election night and the days following.
He had this whole thing. I think this is one in Georgia. That shit wasn't adding up. May 14, 2025. Why hasn't someone's head rolling? Why ain't no one's head rolling? We're rolling. Who? Fred Durst. Isn't that his name? Fred Durst? That sing that song? Move in and move out, hands up, the hand down, back up, down. What do you wanna do now? Keep rolling. Yeah, that's that nigga. That's Fred Durst. Sorry, I had to get it. Yeah, I got ADD. Something. Don't mind me. But yeah, Limp Bizkit. Yeah, Fred Durst. There we go. Yeah, okay. This shit crazy. I don't understand this. Hey, we knew since May 14, 2025, they had evidence of this shit through the Board of Elections. They know this. Why ain't no one got fired? Why hasn't no one got fired? Why hasn't no one's been sentenced to anything? I'm blaming the motherfucking governor of Georgia. What that broke leg nigga? What is not broke leg? What is that nigga name? Kemp. Oh, he a fucking rhino and a half. He a rhino and a half. But if y'all need to listen to someone speak, listen to this motherfucker right here. I like this. He a good congressman. He in the House of Representatives. I like him a little bit. He come out here and tell the truth a little bit. Kind of weak, but he be standing on some type of principles.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett. I know if y'all been watching the news or not, what's going on in Washington and our Senate. Mike Lee and Rick Scott have been doing great work trying to stop a bunch of crazy funding. One thing is some outfit, I think it's out of Africa, that we're funding, that the organization's chairman or leaderships has said, please don't send us any more dadgum money. We're stealing. It is corrupt.
Okay.
It needs to stop. And you can't even get the Republican-controlled Senate to back him on that. Why? Oh, we're not going to get our stuff funded if we
That's
don't.
a fact.
The same thing in the House. We're trying to pass the SAVE Act. We talked about Fordship Roy out of Texas, Mike Lee, the Senate sponsor. It says you got to be an American citizen to vote. You got to show an ID.
Simple.
You got to do that to buy a 6-pack of beer, for goodness sakes. Fly on an airplane. Tomorrow I'll fly. I'll know every TSA agent. I know their families. I grew up with some of them. And guess what? I show a dadgum ID when I fly.
Absolutely.
It's just that simple. And why won't we attach that to something and make them do it? Why? Because we're complacent. And
no, because y'all pussies. Say it right. Say it loud. Say it proud. Republican Party's full of pussies. That's the reason why we have a fucking Republican controlled fucking everything. And them motherfuckers can't even get the goddamn language of the United States set in stone as motherfucking English. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired of goddamn executive fucking orders. This could have just added a piece of paper to the big, beautiful bill. I don't know how many times I said this shit. How hard was it to put the United States language is English. No, I ain't gonna say fuck that. It's American. Fuck English. It's American. God damn it. Fuck English. Cause we don't speak like them blokes over there. We don't speak like them buddy blokes. You know. We speak like Americans. God damn it. We need to have our goddamn language set in goddamn stone. That doesn't mean that's all you can speak. You can speak all that guala shit, all that shit that you want to speak. But make sure your punk bitch ass can speak American. God damn it. Fuck them English. We speak American over here. I don't understand how hard it is. That don't even cost no money. It don't cost shit. It's just, boom, throw that bitch in there. You slide every damn thing else in that motherfucker. Boom, slide that bitch in there. But no, they too much of a pussy. That could have been an easy add-on in the big, beautiful bill. Easy. But again, if you fix a fucking problem, even though I don't even know how that's a goddamn problem. Because here in Florida, I think it already started. Your ass can't get a driver's license if you don't speak English. You can't speak that guala shit and get a driver's license here. You can't speak that Haitian bullshit over here, patois. You can't speak that bullshit over here and have that shit no more. What we doing? What is we doing? This is how weak Republicans and American goddamn Senate, House, Congress is full of shit. They all weak. It's all about getting their shit done. And their shit is always bullshit.
We get our funding for our stuff and we don't want to rock the boat.
Nope.
Well, that boat has sailed, folks. We need to be flagrant boat rockers from here on out. Look
at this shit.
This is what really frustrates me about our leadership, how we play ball. And the Democrats never do. They just stick together and vote for a bunch of garbage, and the liberal media lets them do it.
Yeah, because liberal media is full of shit too.
We got to do better, folks. We got to do better. Pay attention to what's going on this week. This week, there's going to be a lot of infighting and a lot of finger pointing and, oh, you're going to shut the government down. We're not going to get our stuff is what it amounts to. We're not going to get our stuff. And we're throwing our backs out of whack by trying to pat ourselves on the back, telling y'all how great a job we're doing.
Yeah, you got it.
Our messaging stinks.
Yep.
The best friend the Democrats have right now is the Republican messaging.
That's a fact.
It is unbelievable. And we're allowing it to happen. And we're going to lose our country. We're flat out going to lose it. And that's what this bunch wants. They want this woke-utopia. They want all the distractions. They want all the riots. And nobody's enforcing the law.
That's a fact.
That's what they want. Keep fighting. Hold us accountable. Pay attention this week, folks. It's going to get pretty wild. Thank y'all for sending me here.
Tim Burchett. Like him. I like him. He tells the truth, even if it goes against his self, I guess. Because they're all pieces of shit. I'm sorry. I listen, your favorite fucking representative is a piece of shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead and say it. I don't care. That's why I say stick locally, because these motherfuckers up in the motherfucking Washington are pieces of shit. They're not gonna fix any fucking problem. Even the stupid goddamn subsidies for goddamn Obamacare. If it's a subsidy, that means you have to help it stay afloat. If you have to help it stay afloat, then it's not a good thing. Let the shit die on the flow. We pay more money to goddamn insurances than any goddamn thing else. We done made insurance companies and providers goddamn gazillionaires over the last 20 years. When did Obama join? When did Obama fucking become president? 2008, I want to say. Yeah, 2008. Before that, Bush. All of this shit made these motherfucking gazillionaires. I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but yeah, fuck it. This is air. Whatever the air is, that's what them motherfuckers is. And the American people stupidly do it because they fear monger, you dumb motherfuckers. Be like, oh, you don't want your kids to have health insurance? Well, bitch, we got to pay for it anyway. What the fuck you mean? You trying to give illegals free shit. We give free shit to illegal motherfuckers, but we gotta pay for it? That's how dumb this shit is. I'm not that giving. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not that giving. I'll give a nigga $10, $15, $20 here on YouTube. I get a nigga $20, $100, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But I'm not giving no motherfucking illegal immigrant free shit here in America knowing I'm paying for that motherfucker to live here. Get the fuck out of here. When you give your children to Caesar and let Caesar teach your children, you don't be surprised when they grow up to be wrong. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. But hey, I always tell people that you're supposed to be the indoctriner in your kids anyway. When your kid does something that's woke, tell them, what the fuck is you doing, little nigga? Huh? The fuck is wrong with you? Bitch, we ain't doing that gay shit over here, dog. But I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you don't care. We don't do that gay shit over here. Man. All that crying and shit, what the fuck are you crying for? That shit ain't helping you, nigga. The fuck up. I'd nut up on my son when he start acting like that shit. I don't take that shit, nigga. I don't do that. My oldest said, don't come cry to me. Go cry to your mama. Don't cry to me, because that shit don't work. As a motherfucking male, you gotta just do it. You gotta just take that shit and keep going. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Oh, but you need to tell us your problem. Why? Why I need to tell you my motherfucking problem? What that gonna help? Ain't talking to these motherfuckers ain't helping me. You know what helps me? You know what helps me? Grinding, nigga. Keep grinding. That's all you can do. Put your fucking head down. That's why my motherfucking day start at goddamn 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, don't end till goddamn 2 o'clock in the morning, and do the same thing the next day. What are we doing? They don't end. This is an elongated day, goddammit. Listen, I'll sleep when I die. That's how I look at it. Men ain't got time to motherfucking sit there. Oh, my feelings. I got that feeling. No, you ain't got time for that shit. You ain't got time for that shit. But let's back to these motherfucking 2020 election.
A serious allegation on the floor of the Georgia State Senate that Fulton County's voter rolls have been, and continue to be a complete mess. And today we're going to bring you the receipts. Currently in the state of Georgia, it is illegal to be registered to vote from anywhere other than your primary residence. Can't register to vote at UPS stores, can't register to vote at homeless shelters, can't register to vote under an overpass. But today, and this is as of the January 5th Fulton County voter rolls, about 70 people are registered to vote right here. We're going to bring you a couple more locations to show you that this is not an anomaly. Fulton County has got to get their act together. All right, y'all, this is 850 Oak Street in Fulton County, and there are 19 people registered to vote
fucking
at this
people.
abandoned house.
Come on, man.
And so again, this is on the Fulton County Registrar. They've got to clean up their voting rolls. This is not a new problem. And remember, back in 2020, absentee ballot request forms were sent to every single registered voter, including at locations just like this.
And that's how
All right, so we are 1445 Woodmont Lane, physicaladdress.com. 138 people registered to vote.
Come on,
but I've
man.
got a treat for you. This is Jason Frazier. Jason, come on in the frame here. Jason is the guy that's done all of the heavy lifting on this. He and David Kate are the two folks that brought this to my attention. Jason, how hard was it to figure out that you had thousands of people in Fulton County registered to vote from illegal voting locations?
You know, it's not that difficult. The hardest part is getting a copy of the voter rolls. I mean, not everybody wants to spend $485 for the statewide voter roll, but essentially once you get it, just sort it based on number of people at one address. And this one jumped real far out of the page because there's 138 people registered to vote here. And when we turn the camera, you'll see it's just it looks like it used to be a house, but now it's a commercial virtual mailbox. So I can't fathom there's 138 beds in that house, so they can't be registered to vote there.
Here's the thing, Jason, that's really compelling to me. The county has every piece of zoning information. They know this is a commercial location. They obviously can do easy database sorting and searching. You also, though, have identified 1,000 people that were born in the year 1900 that are on the Fulton County voter rolls. You've identified a couple hundred other people that very much seem to be the same person, same name, same address. I'm sorry, same date of birth.
Yeah.
And tell us about some of that.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of folks across Georgia who show 1800 or 1900 as their date of birth, which means what I've heard is that means they don't know their date of birth. If Fulton County or anywhere in the state, they don't know your date of birth, how can they be checking to see if you're a legal resident? And a lot of these, we were talking about the duplicates, they'll have two people registered at the same address with the same year of birth in slight variations of their name. So maybe it's Bob and Robert, maybe it's Bob and Bob. And it's clearly the same person at that address. But if you've got typos in somebody's name and you don't know their date of birth, how in the world do we know they're a U.S. citizen? And that just needs to be cleaned up so we can verify everything.
And here's the last thing I'd like to say. Damn. The fact that people like Jason and David and, a number of other people from Derek Somerville to Mark Davis to Philip Davis have had to do this kind of work on their own is frankly absurd. The Fulton County Registrar, this is their job. They are the ones that are supposed to keep the voter rolls clean. And like I've said before, and Fonnie Willis got mad when I said it, it's always Fulton County. And Fulton County has got to get their act cleaned up. Jason, thank you for the work that you guys have done. Super grateful.
County.
Thank you. I'm going to head to the next location.
You heard what she said.
And I think we're heading next to maybe a homeless shelter. But ironically, there's a homeless shelter across the street from the Capitol with 1,900 people.
Yeah, they've had as many as 2,300, 2,400 is most I've seen. And I mean, you go right on their website, they don't have that many beds. This is a problem.
All right, this is 477 Peachtree Street. There's 70 people registered to vote here. It's a homeless shelter that closed in 2017. All right, y'all, here we are, 2625 Piedmont, another UPS store, 96 registered voters right here in direct violation of Georgia law. Not hard to find for us, apparently pretty hard to find for Fulton County.
Well, can I be blunt here, guys? I just want to be real blunt here. It's never really hard to do. It's just if you fucking really give a fuck about it. And we know niggas don't care about voting. So they think since it's Fulton County, since this is the most massive county where niggas vote at, do you think these niggas give a fuck where they fucking register them at? No, motherfuckers ain't gonna look into that shit. Come on, man. Where's that? Wasn't there a black chick who was over there? Oh, they're matter of fact, let me look on. Let me see. I know I had it on that, but I can't find it in my fucking shit. Let me see. Fulton County dumb bitch crying. I can't put that. Fulton County female, black female election something or other. I don't know what the fuck she was. Where's she at? Let me see. I know I can find that bitch. I know I can find that bitch complaining. No. What does that nigga say? Nope. No, that ain't it. It's not Fonnie Willis. What are we doing? Damn, she was complaining too. What the fuck was it? Fuck, I can't find it. It don't matter. Let's go to the next vidya. Can you see which party they are registered to? Yes, you can, actually. They do have parties where, but that's neither here nor there. I don't give a fuck what party, whether they're Republican or Democrat. The fact of the matter is these motherfuckers need to be held accountable. The goddamn election board or whatever you want to call them motherfuckers, they need to be held accountable for this shit. Someone needs to be held accountable for this shit. The injustices. Because that means your vote did not count. Your vote got drowned out by someone that was fraudulently voting. I don't understand it. And this was that we all know about the motherfucking hike on that day, that infamous day. Let's see. Right there. Come on, bitch. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go.
3:37 and 3:42 a.m. local time.
That's a fact.
168,386 votes were tallied, of which 143,379 or 85% were for Biden.
Come on, man.
And 25,163 or 14.9% were for Trump. Before that 5 minutes, Trump had always been in the lead. This abnormality reversed the situation in Wisconsin and gave Biden the lead. In the currently contested Wisconsin results, Biden leads Trump by only 20,608 votes. Yet at 3:42 a.m. on November 4th, Biden received a peculiar influx of 143,379 votes.
Come on, man.
3:37 and 3:42 a.m. local time. 168,386 votes were tallied, of which 100.
Crazy work. Crazy fucking work. You can't tell me there was not fraud in that shit. But here we go. Matter of fact, this is the video where I seen the black chick. I can't remember her name, but she in LA's goddamn thing. What vote really counts? Well, they do count. Listen, it ain't even about that, OG. The fact of the matter that I'm trying to say is, if you got motherfucker, it's all about bragging rights with me. Because right now they said Trump is a liar. He didn't win, but we know he did. We know my nigga Trump won. You know I'm out here. Get the yellow tape, bitch. Not that one. My guy won the 2020 election. I'm still in denial. Fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't no denial. Listen, y'all can't. There are too many abnormalities.
A live event out of Georgia where Democratic lawmakers are talking about last week's FBI raid at a Fulton County election hub.
Fulton County election hub. Ooh, the FBI got they motherfucking teeth in. If someone's head don't roll, nigga. Listen, I'm gonna start a new goddamn party. The fuck both you dumb motherfuckers party. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start a party. I'm sick of these motherfuckers.
We don't have any ability to hold accountable. So I think that is the biggest concern. I think that the county should, with the quickness, try to get those ballots back, have a judge review the search warrant,
ain't gonna happen.
And make this information public.
Hey, bitch, the judge is the one who signed off on it, you dumb bitch. That's how stupid you motherfuckers is. You bitches is dumb. And you got that white people hair on your head. We already told you yesterday. You black motherfuckers hate y'all hair so much. You want to be white.
The election hub.
Terrible.
We don't have any ability to hold accountable. So I think that is the biggest concern. I think that the county should, with the quickness, try to get those ballots back, have a judge review the search warrant, and make this information public. I think the public has a right to know what facts the government relied on to get this search warrant in the first place.
How about you motherfuckers cheated? You dumb bitch. Oh, listen, this bitch head should roll. This bitch head should roll. And fuck y'all if y'all think I'm caping for my motherfucker Trump. You goddamn right I am. Goddamn right I'm flying in to say this nigga. This nigga won the 2020 election. What the fuck what y'all talking about? I'll make an even bolder goddamn statement. Was it Marcus? Not Marcus Allen. What the fuck was that nigga who was running for Georgia? He was an ex-football player. What the fuck was his name? What was his name? Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker won in Georgia. I think he won. He was running in Georgia. Let me see. I think it was. Did Herschel Walker run for Senate in Georgia? I think he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker ran for the U.S. Senate in Georgia during the 2022 election cycle.
Absolutely. And he won, goddammit. And that nigga won. I'm saying that right now. Herschel Walker won. Because all these motherfuckers do is cheat. All they do is cheat.
Filed a lawsuit to try and get the ballots back into the hands of the county. What are your concerns about the federal government having those ballots and the information that's on them?
Well, I will say that the Department of Justice, I am a former Department of Justice lawyer, has enjoyed an immense amount over generations of trust from the public. They have been and are trained to be above reproach when it comes to what they represent to the court and what they represent to citizens when they are acting in their official capacity. And as I've stated, the problem with what is happening right now is that we have a Department of Justice who does not seem to be abiding by, in numerous respects, the same level of candor, of respect for due process, of respect for the separation of powers, of respect for judicial oversight of what they do. So if I haven't seen a lawsuit filed by anybody yet, I certainly would like to see that. But what we know right now is that if our democracy is going to continue to stand, we have a separation of powers for a reason. We have checks and balances for a reason. And
Absolutely.
The government has got to be checked by someone. No
Yeah,
one
it's
with
called.
power in this country is
Yeah,
allowed to act.
it was called a judge. You fucking moron. The judge checked it. How about that? The judge checked it and signed the search warrant. You know that thing that you kind of act like you didn't see it, but yeah. The judge signed the search warrant. You motherfucking moron. Show the video. Trump grabbing men, but no sir, no sir. Let's go back to this jigaboo who don't want to be black. She want to be something other than.
Act in an absolute way, and that includes the executive branch, and that includes the Department of Justice. So if there has been a lawsuit filed, great. I look forward to seeing it.
I ain't got to show you shit, bitch. Shut up.
Election-related legislation under the no bill session will be used by Republicans to seek more changes to the ballot?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there were folks who sought to try to obtain some political advantage based on this. We know that my Republican colleagues, my colleagues on the opposite side of the aisle, have been tinkering with our election laws ever since they started losing. So we have had audit after audit done in Fulton County. We have had Republican elected officials certify that these elections were free and fair and that Joe Biden won in 2020. That has not stopped Republicans in the House.
That's a whole fact because y'all liars.
Bringing about bills that many have argued are efforts to suppress the vote or make it harder for people to vote. So if history is any indication, I would say it's quite possible, although I would hope that every person, no matter what your party is, would understand that this is a gross executive overreach that is not based on facts. And if the Republicans decide to bring some legislation about our elections, it doggone better be based in fact. I mean, the time has passed for insinuating to the public that our elections don't work, that Fulton County can't run an election.
Y'all can't even run a goddamn jail. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all can't even run a jail. You got niggas escaping the jail for motherfucking weeks and shit. Motherfucker.
On an election, it has been established over and over and over and over and over again. It's one thing to use rhetoric. It's another thing to deal with facts. And I would challenge my colleagues in the fourth branch to continue to ask these tough questions. And I would challenge citizens because at the end of the day, look, elections are contests. And just because your side loses doesn't mean the other side gets to run roughshod over you. Everybody is entitled to operate under rules that work, under rules that are fair, and we should not, none of us, not one of us, sit around and watch as Republicans seek to throw November elections into chaos by tinkering with our election laws when there's no basis in fact for doing so.
Stop crying. Hey, election have consequences. Y'all lost. Just take that in my Diddy voice. I need to get that. Do you think they got that on in my instance? Let me see if they got my instant with Diddy saying take that. Let me look it up. Let me let this bitch play. Is she still talking? This bitch sound retarded. I'm tired of listening to this bitch. She retarded. Get off my screen. Get the elf hole off my goddamn screen. I'm gonna give you the real bitch over here. I'm gonna give y'all the real bitch who was complaining the most. Y'all know about Mo Ivory? She hate herself so much. She hate being black so much. She even changed her last name to Ivory, nigga. That's Ebony and Ivory. She hated so much she changed her last name to Ivory. She want to be white so bad. That's crazy work. She wasn't born with Mo Ivory. She changed her name. That bitch changed her name. Look at that. Hey, OG, you can save her. What up, motherfucking Navy vest? Woo, that shit terrible. What up, Omni? Hold on, let me get you in here, brother.
What's happening? What's happening?
Man, chilling. Talking about good old Fulton County getting raided.
Crazy. Worst county in the nation.
Oh, now I ain't gonna say the worst county, the worst ran county in the nation. I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah.
I would say Broward County is the worst county in the nation. Well, I guess as far as police officers, I guess you can look at it different ways. Yeah, I would give you that. Polk County is the worst county in America.
I would say administrative wise.
Yeah.
Polk County, yeah.
For sure.
I don't know what the hell they doing over there.
Oh no, they cry and complain about every goddamn thing. I'm gonna listen to this black woman cry about fuck ass Patel shitbag ass nigga.
Hey everybody, so here's an update. We're at the elections hub right here off Fairburn Road, and they did correct the warrant, and they are now in there getting the documents. 700 boxes of 2020 ballots and accompanying things that go with it. You know, absentee ballots, all the things, right? So our clerk of Superior Court, Shay Alexander, is in there making a log of everything that they're taking, but this is like all wrong. So we're trying to figure out a legal plan, and we should have one, whether that's an injunction, whether a motion to quash. I mean, whatever it is, we're trying to figure it out right now, because this is an attack on our elections, meant to keep you from trying to go to the polls in November, being too afraid to change what's going on.
Bitch, those votes were already voted on, bitch. What the fuck you mean? How's that keeping you away from elections now? If you already, they got voted boxes that are already people voted on. That sound dumb. You sound fucking retarded. Let's continue.
Our nation. So instead of worrying about people dying in Minnesota, here we are at the Fulton County Elections Hub. So let me go find out what the legal plan is. Hi, everybody. Listen, I know you're watching the news. You're seeing a lot of stuff about this FBI raid at the Fulton County Elections and Registrations. I'm on the inside right now. So I just want you to be like real discerning about all that you're hearing from people who are on the outside of what's going on. I'm going to give you the truth about what's happening. So they served a warrant, the FBI, this is Trump, serving a warrant to go pick up the 2020 ballots, which are in a secure location inside of here, 700 boxes. The first warrant
Did you say Trump served the warrant?
Like they didn't follow the right procedure. They went back and they fixed
This
it.
is my
And they
problem.
came back and now they are actually.
Go ahead.
You know what my problem is? They give this president way too much credit for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump himself served the warrant. He came, he knocked on the door. No.
You don't believe he did that, Omni? You don't believe big old President Trump said, "Here, bitch, give me my boxes like you punk ass bitches raided me. We raid you, fuck ass nigga." You don't think he said that?
First of all, we got to talk about how a warrant is produced.
Yeah.
The judge.
Absolutely.
The judge produced the warrant. Why isn't anyone talking about that? Why isn't there any? Why isn't there any vitriol for the judge? It's always Trump. They always put him to the forefront, but there's always a process.
Because they don't have.
You know what I mean? Like
they don't have an answer for Trump. That's the problem. It's always but Trump. It's nothing else. You can say anything else but Trump. But Trump did everything. That's the answer.
Man, listen, I was on Sharon's show earlier today, and I brought up the very astute point because they were talking about ICE and the shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I brought up the very astute point that Obama ran up the high score. And I said, you know what I'm saying, these people that are protesting ICE likely they weren't out there for Obama because Obama was allowed to run up the numbers to egregious levels. Like he was getting them all out of here.
Yeah.
And nobody cared. And they wanted to bring into the due process conversation. I was like, wait. And I brought up the statute 8 USC 1225, otherwise known as the IRA, and is basically the Deportation Expedition Act.
Where you don't need to see a judge, you can just see a person there.
Exactly, they don't need a judge, and so all this conversation about Trump is violating due process. Clinton, because this was around since 1996, during Clinton's term. So Clinton did it, Obama improved upon it, and then Trump is using it. Not only is Trump using that, but he's also using the guy that Obama gave the medal to deport these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So
the same guy.
The same guy. So what is your problem? You had no complaints when when Obama gave him a fucking award for the deportation service.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden, because Trump is in office, this is why the whole conversation is disingenuous. Because I'm an independent. If you're going to do it on one side of the board, then we need to address the other side as well.
But Trump, sir.
But Trump, right.
That's it. And listen, I talk to my dad about this all the time. I was like, so do you like this and this and this? He's like, yeah. But Trump is a pedophile. You got proof of him being a pedophile? No. But Trump is it. You got proof of that?
They don't have Trump of him being a pedophile. They have a bunch of stories and tips from the Epstein files, which coincidentally, the talks of the Epstein files quieted down a whole hell of a lot.
Because they couldn't get Trump on shit because he wasn't involved in that dumb shit.
Crazy.
It's crazy how that shit was debunked plenty times. And now they're like, oh, man, Dami's mama was part of the Epstein files. It's like, yeah, he's an elite, duh. You think he was broke? Yeah, you crazy. All right, he was a rapper.
Why you think he was able to be a rapper and goof off for so many years, not do anything productive? He's literally never had a job, and his first job is mayor of New York.
Yeah, he was a councilman, which means nothing, but it's always but Trump. I mean, listen, if you gonna give him credit, I'm gonna be out here goddamn caping for the nigga. I got my cape on heavy today, goddamn it. My president won the goddamn 2020 election, goddamn. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Unless y'all can prove to me that these motherfucking ballots is real, goddamn it. Which they ain't never had to prove. They have never had to prove that the ballots that they had were legitimate goddamn ballots.
No, and then I'm trying to tell these black folks on this damn panel where Sharon got trying to talk sense into these motherfuckers, talking about, oh, we need to be out there protesting with the white folks that are protesting. Like, who what?
They stupid.
You realize that these sanctuary cities were propped up because they don't have because the Democratic Party lost their slave force. That's why the original argument, they lost their slave force in Black America, which is why their original argument was when Trump was enacting his ICE plans, his plans about
mass deportation.
Yeah, his mass deportation. The original argument from Democrats wasn't anything to do with human rights violations or due process or none of that.
We didn't pick our food.
Oh yeah, who's gonna pick our crops? Now, what does that sound like? That sounds like the same motherfuckers that fought to keep us in chains.
What?
That was like, who are we gonna get? All these niggas go free. Who are we gonna get to pick the cotton?
Yeah, it baffles me. And then we need to be out there with the white folks. Like I said, you always got the simp nigga that's gonna be out there caping for trying to find some pussy falling behind these black chicks because they can't do it without some bullshit. They gotta be out there. Oh, I can't get no pussy, so I'm gonna go out here and show that I'm part of the cause. Like, nigga, stop. Just like the fucking fact. Oh, God, Lord Jesus, let me. The faggot ass white dude that's out there chasing after his white bitch. It's just crazy.
Crazy.
It's just crazy. I don't understand it.
I just hit the job, so I got to go in here, but it was good rapping with you.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for coming up, my good brother. Oof. All right, let's continue listening to this bitch.
Collecting the boxes. They are in the chain of command in Fulton County is that once they are archived, they become the possession of the clerk of Superior Court, which is Shay Alexander. She is here and she is with them inventorying everything that they're taking. We, the commissioners, the chairman, the county attorney, are trying to figure out a legal plan as to maybe an injunction, a motion to quash.
You literally just said that already. Where's the plan? You said you was going to get the plan and you was coming back. Bitch, you didn't come back with a plan?
We don't know yet. We're trying to figure it out. We're getting all kinds of legal advice to stop this.
So you ain't got no plan.
Once they have the ballots.
So you ain't got a plan. You ain't got a plan. Oh, okay.
how do we then turn around and do something different when they've already got their hands on it? So this is an attempt to take your vote away. This is all about November 2026, about the primary on May 19th and then the November election. He does not want the midterm elections to take away his power. So he's trying to create chaos. So this is what he does. Chaos in Minnesota, chaos in Fulton County. We are a target. Protect your vote at all costs. I'm telling you, everybody always says your life depends on it. Oh, your life does depend on it this time.
It always depends on it, bitch. Every time there's an election, vote like your life depended on it. Blah, 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 blah. It don't. You know what? You know what changed from goddamn 2016 to 2020? Nothing. You know what changed in my life? That my life didn't depend on it was from 2020 to 2024? Nothing. You know what my life is right now? It didn't change that much? Nothing. Nothing has changed in my life that affect my life. Out of any of these elections. What are you talking about? You're full of shit. To this is also when witnesses come forward for plea deals. We got it. So there's been so many people that were trying to speak out, and she walked off like she said something. Bitch, she didn't say. Bitch, you did. You were supposed to come back. I'm sorry, man. You were supposed to come back with a plan, bitch. You didn't come back with a plan. This bitch is retarded. Oh my God, what's wrong? What's wrong with these hoes, man? Hey, that's Mo Ivory. If y'all want to know who that dumb bitch is, her name is Mo M-O Ivory. That bitch retarded, nigga. Vote like your life depending on it. Okay. Anyway, there's so many people. If you listen to what is that motherfucker? Little short bald motherfucker that was a mayor of New York. God damn it. What is his name? A little ugly motherfucker. God damn it. What I know I got. There it is. There's his name. Fucking Rudy Giuliani. If you think about what Rudy Giuliani, he said he had motherfuckers willing to testify, and I know he did. They would not listen to none of the witnesses. The judges wouldn't listen to none of the witnesses. Her name is Mo White. Yeah. They wouldn't listen to it. They said he didn't have standing. To get standing, you would have to sue before the fucking election happened. And that's why they didn't give him standing. And that's why they didn't want to hear none of the motherfuckers testify. So it didn't fucking matter how many people testified after the election, because they didn't sue beforehand. This is why before 2024's election came out, they already had people dropping lawsuits saying that they were going to cheat. I think that's a gross misuse of the fucking court system. If you ask me, the way these laws are set up for suing about elections, you have to sue before the election even happened. How do you know anything happened? But this is the dumb shit about the judicial system when it comes to elections. When you vote, you're giving your written consent for a ruler to rule over you and everyone else. That's a fact. And, let's be honest. We've had rulers since the beginning of time. So let's be honest. Whether you and your own tribe, you had a tribal leader. Whether you and your family, you had a tribal leader. That too. So I guess to me, voting on a ruler doesn't really matter. It's just ruler that you like versus dislike. But let's get this shitbag ass Patel to speak, because y'all know I hate anyone named Patel, and he one of them. So I don't like this nigga either. He a fucking rhino too. I don't give a fuck what no one say.
Hey, Kaylee, it's great to be with you. Look, like any other investigation, the FBI follows the facts and the law, and President Trump and the Attorney General have given us clear mandate to reduce crime in this country and investigate anything that rises to the level of probable cause. And what we did, the FBI, with our partners at the Department of Justice, the AG, let out on an extensive effort to conduct interviews and an investigation, which led us to a probable cause to be delivered to a judge who found probable cause for us to execute that search warrant, which you saw and the nation saw yesterday. And what we did was what we do in any other investigation. We went in there, we followed the rules of the search warrant. The FBI and the DOJ went in and collected numerous pieces of evidence that the judge authorized us to collect. And what we're going to do next is go through the voluminous amounts of information collected and continue our investigation. At this point, there's not much more I can say publicly because we have to go through a lot more material, but it was predicated upon a finding of probable cause by a judge in Georgia. Hey, Kaylee, it's great to be with you.
So, Mo Ivory is a dumb motherfucker. The judge gave him to it. So go file your injunction, which is going to get overruled. And cry about it. Cry about it. So the criminals are out looking for themselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got it. All right. Let's see. Where the fuck was it? I don't know what it is. Let me see when this one. This is when they were executing the warrant on these motherfuckers. Goddamn Polk County, baby.
Going inside of the election facility. Our photographer was able to go inside. He was let inside and allowed to be up and close. As you can see, this is interesting because one of the questions we did ask Larry was if agents were restricting his access or asking him to back up at all.
What
And
up,
he said that
Braxton?
so far, they've been allowing reporters to get up close to the situation.
Closest, that 2 fought close.
Outside if you want to take
Yeah. Okay, so now agents are asking them to back up.
Actually, you shouldn't even be in this area, but hey, you know what? I don't have a key, so there you go. Okay.
Okay, so agents are asking them to back up, saying our crew should not be in this area. So this is something we're going to continue to monitor. And as our photojournalist gathers more information and reporter Larry Sproul gathers more information, we're going to be able to hopefully get that information for you. Right now,
The motherfucking the goddamn report said, I don't have a key. Shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Easy said, I think it's dumb not to vote. It's free and you have nothing to lose. You could be making a difference. Why wouldn't you want to speak for yourself? At the end of the day, you're not speaking for yourself. Because you give your vote to say you like to say this person's popular to me and I like this person. That person that won the popularity contest speaks for everyone in that district or wherever they're at. So it's not like you're necessarily speaking for yourself. You're picking a popularity contest for your spokesperson to speak for you. And when you don't believe in anything that this motherfucker believes in, you're just voting for it because he's a white person or a black person or whatever the fuck you vote for. You still water down your vote just because you decided to vote the way you did. And it doesn't matter. Easy said. Easy, I just don't participate in fraud. Well, I don't think the act of voting is fraud, though. It might be all bullshit, but if it's not, Steven said, if you don't vote, you don't get to complain about who's in office. That's technically not true. You can always complain about who's in office, no whether you vote or not. But your complaint won't hold any weight when it comes to people who did vote. Now, if your vote, your complaint will hold weight to people who didn't vote, because people who voted will be like, well, who could the fuck what you say because you didn't even vote? So I hear what you're saying. I can agree with that. I think it just depends on who you're talking to. When the government is big enough and powerful enough to give you everything that you want, it is powerful enough and big enough to take everything you have. Yeah, that's true too. If you can't protect your shit, it ain't yours in the beginning. And that goes for government down to a motherfucking homeless person on the street. All right. Hey, I'm going to go out trying. So that's how I look at it. Anyone can take your shit, whether it's government or the nigga down the street can come take your shit. There ain't shit you can do about it in the grand scheme of things. Where is this video?
Yep, they've got all kinds of stuff in the bag. You need to have a whole,
We don't know what to count here. All right, so Don, what we need to do now, you want to put this in the middle of ours and then we can pull them out?
The tags, yeah.
Okay. But these are actual ballots.
These are ballots.
And they're all in the spoiled ballot bag.
Well,
Is that right?
yeah, well, that's what this was marked.
Counts, because if we don't have the counts, then we can't move forward. And we understand that there is a concern with this precinct, but this is not a time for you to be investigating right now.
Did you
This
find
is a
something
time
else?
for you. No.
No.
So you need to move forward with the audit so we can get the numbers, so we can.
So what they're telling them to do to just count the ballots. We don't care that you found something wrong with it. We just need the numbers. We understand that you have issues with this precinct, and you probably found some fucking fraud. But this ain't the time for you to actually voice your opinion about what you found. Crazy.
See how many ballots are here.
But okay, so when we're done with the audit, there is still the opportunity to challenge the fact that we have multiple ballots with the very same signature.
I don't know if challenge is the right word, but
You don't think challenge is the right word? What the fuck? You see this shit, OG? See this shit? This is what I be talking about, man. What I be talking about? This was Michigan, baby.
until we get
We're challenging.
We'll go ahead and count the ballots.
right, we need you to move forward.
Oh, this is the point what I'm talking about, right? And when these people went to fucking court to say, hey, we had some valid issues with this shit, the judge would not hear this shit. Rather, it's really, I'm really pissed at my granddad who's been dead for 20 years, voted Democrat in last election. That's crazy. This shit right here shows you what when they went to court and they had like in Michigan, I think they had like over 1,000 people, witnesses ready to testify what was going on in Michigan, and the judges will not hear them because they did not protest before the election. They didn't put a what do you call it? I ain't gonna say a stop, but a lawsuit saying that there was fraud already happening. I don't know how you say that, but yeah, this shit right here, clearly there's something wrong. But you got this never mind. You got this funky bitch right here saying we don't give a fuck about what you found. We just want the numbers. How can you say this is the numbers if you got shit that's wrong with them? Crazy.
We'll separate out and count those and add those in, but there's going to be an asterisk saying these ballots have the same thing.
And again, we know that you have a concern with this precinct, and as soon when you get done with the audit part of it, not an investigation, not counting.
Bitch, what do you think is in the audit? The audit is telling you how much shit you found fucking wrong versus how much shit was right. You motherfucking moron.
That's not your role right now.
It is a role, motherfucker. So when you say audit, when you give out the word audit, that's what the fucking audit means. You know how many audits I've been part of? You know how many fucking discrepancies that I post and tell motherfuckers, yo, fucking, hey, bitch, here's all your goddamn discrepancies. Fix this shit before we come back tomorrow to audit this shit again. Fix it.
Complete the audit so we can get a number of how many ballots were in this can when you started counting, and we can move forward from there.
Get the fuck out of here.
So what I need for you guys to do right now is to finish the audit process.
We'll have a number.
We'll have a number. We can't separate them out. Whether valid or invalid. We'll have
That is not the process right now.
That's not the process. You can't tell me. You can't tell me my president didn't win in 2020, bitch. We in there flying, goddammit. I'll flip that table. That's a fucking fact. That old bitch ain't gonna tell me. Bitch, listen, there's a problem. You can't tell me that they didn't have the responsibility to get up and say, hey, this is a problem. I'm not gonna mix these with the valid ones. That's not, wow, that's, woo.
Presidential vote and count the presidential votes. We understand that there is possibly an issue with this precinct. We understand that. But what I need for you to do right now is to finish the presidential race audit not separate them out, and then we'll move forward from there. Okay,
Get
but
the
I
fuck
need you
outta
to
here.
continue
That's
the process
crazy.
right now.
You realize as a former state representative, I'm having issues with counting ballots and legally validated.
I understand, but until we get a count.
You can get a count, you dumb
that
bitch.
piece done first. We need the audit piece done first because that's why we're here. And we will look at the numbers.
Well, if it's an audit, oh my God, this bitch is retarded. If it's an audit that you're talking about, in an audit, you separate things good from bad, from warning shit to all other shit. This shit is retarded. Oh, Lord Jesus, this pissed me off. Oh my God. Can anyone tell me sincerely and seriously, does your vote really count? Yo, fuck you, anarchy. You know, it counts, sir. It counts. It counts like everything else counts. You know, once, listen, just be honest. Once you give your fake dollar to someone, does it really count in the grand scheme of things? No. You just hope it does in the end. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Your vote really counts, man. It counts to you. So yeah, it counts. It counts to you if you vote.
Understand that there may be an issue. And I understand your concerns. So if we can complete the audit piece right now, then we can move forward, okay? Thank you.
That's crazy. See how she punked them old white motherfuckers?
This is not an investigation right now.
This is a valid.
Punk the shit up. If counts until they decide to do what they want regardless. Ooh, good point, mama. That's a good point. Because you see, they were trying to separate the good shit from the bad shit. Like California does all the time. Absolutely. Anarchy might be right. Who doesn't want to find out if somebody is playing you? That's it. Yeah. This is terrible. This makes you hate the system even more. I'm more and more. I'm getting on anarchy side and goddamn OG side. More and more every day. Every day you see this shit, you can point it out. You got shitty ass Republicans that won't fight for this shit. They didn't fight in 2020 for this shit, or 2021 for this shit. They didn't fight for it. They let some bogus ass, bullshit ass fucking dog and pony show happen in Congress, saying that it wasn't stolen. It's yeah, more and more every day. Yeah, to be honest with you, more and more every day, I'm fucking starting to just kill it, man. I'm already there with the police, with the goddamn law enforcement. I'm already there. I'm already there with law enforcement. Yeah, ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from law enforcement fuck ups. I'm sorry. Ain't no coming back at all from that. But the whole system got to go. I'm already there with the goddamn family court. Family court, shit. The courts itself. Jesus Christ. You don't have faith in nothing around here. Faith in nothing. It's a big club and you ain't in it. George Carlin. That's a fact. That's a fact. Look at Henry. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. I know, man. When we watched that shit the first time, who put it on? It was goddamn it. Oh, Indian dude. That's a Republic. He's on the conservative side. What the fuck is his name? He ain't a Patel. I'll tell you that much. Start with a D. Oh, God damn it. He's on my Facebook page. I'll get it to you. Let me see if his name is, motherfucker. I know your name, nigga. I know your name. It's like Dezoza. What the fuck is his name? Oh, fuck. I can't spell. I don't know. Whatever his fucking name is. I don't know what his fucking name is. Starts with a D. Oh, Indian dude. Yeah, DeSouza, some shit like that. Some shit. Or some, however he says his fucking name. He don't want to put that 20 I can't understand why everyone isn't. I can't understand why isn't everyone isn't saying we don't think our elections are legit and vote doesn't matter. So we need to fix it, dude. Because if they fix the problem, they won't have nothing to run on. Democrats use it as saying that black people can't get to, they don't know where to register to vote. They don't know how to go to vote. And, just because they're darkies and they're stupid, they don't know how to use a computer. And, the dark ones don't. Now it went from the darkies to, guess what? The rural area motherfuckers, the rural whites, then the farmers don't have goddamn internet to motherfucking be able to vote. And they can't go down to their local precinct to vote because they're stupid. They ain't got no teeth, so they don't know how to get an ID. They play on how stupid you niggas is, and it works. It works. It works on stupid people. It really does. Most people in America are stupid. Let's be honest. We said this before. Instead, dudes are all there. And there's a D and a B. What the fuck did you say? Easy? That shit don't make no goddamn sense. Easy. Hold on. Let me read this shit over. Hold on. Let me read this shit over. Oh, God. Instead, dudes are all theirs. Well, dudes are all. There's a D and my B. Just observation. Okay. There's a dick in my butt. Okay. That shit retarded. Cause your oxen and horses can't make it to town quick enough. That too. Yeah. Do we even have that many ox farms around here? I don't know. That's a good question. How many ox farms are there in America?
While there is no official U.S. census for oxen farms, a 2021 study identified 423 ox teamsters across 39 states, with 257 of them using their oxen specifically for farm work.
Wow.
The practice is most common in New England, Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and is often found at Living History Farms, approximately 85 locations. Small-scale, sustainable farms, where they serve as an alternative to tractors. Logging operations in dense forests. Most oxen in America today are used for agricultural fairs, exhibitions, and recreation, rather than full-scale commercial production. Would you like me to find a list?
That's interesting. Look at that. Dick in my ass. Just not pissed about it. All right, well, they ain't. Y'all crazy. All right, what did this shit says? Okay, Fulton County, Georgia, November 2023, November 3rd, 2023 presidential election. Six affidavits under penalty of perjury. 97% of 25,000 to 30,000 counterfeit ballots for Joe Biden and John Ossoff that the DNI Gabbard has secured in her possession. Okay. B, out of a batch of 950 military mail-in ballots, Joe Biden received 950 votes. Trump got 0, all exact sequential order. That's amazing right there. Woo! C, 2020 election was not an election. It was a seditious conspiracy. Ding, ding, ding. That's a fact right there. D, Democrats are petrified. That's also true. And E, John Ossoff resigned at once. All right, let's go ahead and see what this motherfucker has to say.
Here's the two key things is, were there counterfeit ballots? 6 affidavits. Now we had 4, now it's 6. 6 affidavits of veteran election officials are alleging that up to 30,000 of these 147 ballots are fake. Somebody printed them up on a machine and ran them through the vote counting machines. They're not real. They're not attached to anybody. They have 4 pieces of evidence for this. None of these are going away. None of these can be explained. Number one, they're on different paper. What kind of paper are they on?
Okay.
Why isn't it the same paper that everything else is on? Number two, they're not folded. Well, what do you mean they're not folded? In order to get an absentee ballot, you have to get it in the mail, which means that the Department of Elections in Georgia machine folded the ballot. You can't have a ballot in an envelope that you mail back or Dropbox back that's not folded. You either got it folded or you sent it back folded or both with an envelope. So why aren't they folded? Number three, you've got the same exact bubble mark on the ballot, the same one for upwards of 30,000 of these ballots. 97% of them voting for Joe Biden, 97% voting for John Ossoff. And the fourth thing is the affidavits say that these the bubble marks are not made by an ink pen or a pencil, that they're made by a machine. These are the things that they're going to look at. Now, they did an analysis batch of 950 military ballots. 950. I want you to grasp what the findings are. And this is a matter of public record. Nobody made this up. Out of a batch of 950 military mail-in ballots, Joe Biden got 950 votes, Trump 0. That's 100%. That is virtually impossible to have happen. Not only that, they were in sequential order. Damn. That's also impossible. That means that every ballot that came in the mail is somehow in exact sequential order. How is that possible?
That's crazy. Let me ask Gemini about that because I want to know. Where do we in the United States get our oxtail meat from? What farm?
Most oxtail in the United States comes from domestic beef cattle processed in major meatpacking hubs like Nebraska, Kansas, and Texas, while largely sourced from American herds. The U.S. also imports beef products from partners like Australia, New Zealand, and Canada to meet high demand. Would you like a recipe for a traditional oxtail stew?
No. Nope, don't want it. That was ooh, Lord, hey. Georgia cooked like a motherfucker. Why? This is what I don't understand. Why did the Republicans go along with their fraudulent fucking shit from 2020 to 2024? Look at Mama. See, I told you. Nobody made this up, but he is saying it. Crazy work. Believe him, though. What? Well, he's saying they got the proof, and it's in the hands of. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. You got to make that make sense to me. I believe the white man. I believe the white man, sir. I do. I do believe him. But Georgia's cook. We know them motherfuckers are cheaters. We know they cheat. That's all they do is cheat. But it's okay. Because the biggest scammers are dark skinned. That's what is what you know. Whether they're Somali, whether they're Nigerian, whether they're Americans, I'm fucking with you. I don't believe that. We're not the biggest scammers. The darkies are not the biggest scammers. Good thing I'm white.
Yeah, Ted and Bria, the jury had been deliberating since 10:30 this morning, and they found Kimberly Zapata guilty on 1 count of felony count of misconduct in office and 3 counts of election fraud. Here are the moments that verdict was read.
We, the jury, find the defendant Kimberly Zapata guilty of count 1 misconduct in public office as charged in the information.
Now, there was no emotion from Zapata when that verdict was read, and she
You
never
going to
testified
jail?
during the 3-day trial. The former Milwaukee County elections worker admitted she ordered fake ballots to prove flaws in the election system. She says she never wanted them processed. Closing arguments wrapped up this morning, and the prosecutor said Zapata used her position to commit fraud, while her defense attorney said she just wanted to expose loopholes in the election system.
Hey, that's a good and goddamn excuse. Oh my God, that bitch is crazy. Hey, there's something wrong with black women, dog. There's something wrong with black women, dog. This bitch said, I just want to expose the flaws in the system. Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit is Yeah, that's God damn.
It's wrapped up this morning, and the prosecutor said Zapata used her position to commit fraud, while her defense attorney said she just wanted to expose loopholes in the election system.
She was a whistleblower. She was showing with the truth, with an action, an imperfect action, but a truthful action, what was going on. She brought to light the situation.
She a motherfucker. What they call a motherfucker? She a guy. That bitch a whistleblower. Yo, you can't make this shit up. Boy, these black bitches is something else.
By lying on these applications, by having these fraudulent ballots issued. That's not blowing the whistle on the problem. That's aggravating the problem.
Now, after the verdict was read, we did try to talk to Zapata's attorney, but he did not want to comment. Now her sentencing is scheduled for May 2nd, and depending on what happens there, she could face 5 years in prison. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Christina Van Zelst, Fox 6 News.
Ballot fraud.
Christina Van Zelst.
Ballot fraud in Wisconsin. Yeah. Let's read about it because I don't know nothing about it. It said another Democrat election official just got exposed. In Wisconsin election commission deputy director Kimberly Zapata was found guilty on felony counts of falsifying ballots. She admitted she used fake names and social security numbers to request military absentee ballots on her work laptop. Her excuse was, I was trying to prove there's fraud. Well, she did. Milwaukee's prosecutor called it an attack on our electoral system. How many more cases like this are still hidden? Amazing. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there is amazing, OG. She literally exposed the fraud. I'm glad she did it. That's wonderful. We need more people like that. We need more people that can tell us what's going on with this fraud in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? We need more motherfuckers that put fraud in the forefront, and that bitch was fraudulent. I'm glad she going to jail though. Any bitch with a Mexican last name and she black, she gotta go to jail. she gotta go to jail. I'm sick of this shit. Goddamn race traitor. Goddamn race traitor. She was convicted by a jury of her peers though. That she was. She guilty. She gotta go. All right, we're gonna find this white man who was he was a elections auditor for years, right? And he go crazy. I watched this one. This motherfucker went a little cray. I was like, oh, look at this cracker upset, mad. Look at him upset, him mad. Him mad.
About my third book on the steal. The creeps come in and they start covering it up. And no group, well, look at me, FBI, no group
That's a fact.
was as corrupt as you.
That's a fact.
Nobody. I'm challenging you, FBI. This is Merrick Garland, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden's FBI and DOJ, Christopher Wray. You guys are liars, and you know it. You covered up for the crimes in 2020.
Free my nigga Trump.
And here's the bomb. I wrote a piece last night at joehoff.com saying, hey, get ready. We're going to drop a bomb on this show today.
He gonna drop
Here's
a bomb.
the bomb. Our FBI is corrupt beyond belief, and they covered up massive crimes across the country, but especially in Georgia. They're complicit with these crimes. How can I say that? Because they came in and they allowed these lies to go forward. They did not investigate. They could not have investigated because the evidence is there. We have the evidence, FBI. We have the evidence of material crimes.
Well, let's be honest. Christopher Wray was a piece of shit, sir. He was white, like yourself, sir, and he was a piece of shit. The truth is never in a full-blooded cracker. You got to have some other shit in there. He was a full blood cracker. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I think he was racist. He probably had the KKK in his blood. That's probably what it was. He wasn't like Mayo, who got a little Irish in him. You know what I'm saying? He got a little Irish in him. A feller didn't have an Irish in him. So yeah, you don't trust a non-Irish person. We trust the Irish over here. We don't trust that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
They were committed in Georgia after the election of 2020. Not only did we have video evidence that Rudy Giuliani released after the election, which from a professional auditor's perspective, I've done 200-300 audits around the world. I've presented to audit committees around the world. I've never seen anything so broken. If I would have walked into an audit committee and said, hey, we've got the evidence, it's right here on video, look at this, they would have said, fire those people right away. Fire them. And anybody who hired them, get rid of them. But our FBI stood up behind them and backed them up. And Joe Biden's giving these people awards. This is outrageous. Not only do we have video evidence, we have much, much more. So if something happens to me by this corrupt FBI, I want people to know we've got the evidence. We've got it.
We've got it.
More than just video. We've got the evidence. We've got it. They know it. We've got it. We're going to drop this bomb piece by piece on these animals because we got it.
Bitches.
Damn you, FBI, and damn you, DOJ, and damn you, Biden administration, and you criminals who stole this election, and Raffensperger and Kemp, all you guys. Damn you for.
There we go. There we go. Raffensperger and Kemp. There you go. There you go. Speak the truth. Fuck the DOJ, because they ain't going to do shit. It is Kemp's responsibility and the Secretary of State. Them motherfuckers is the ones you need to be hollering at.
Not standing up for the truth. We got the evidence.
We got it.
We got it.
Yeah.
It's more than video. The video was enough. We've got more. We want you to know that. We want you to know it. Sit on that, FBI. Sit on that.
Sit on that.
Breaking news at Joe Hoft show here on TNTRadio.live. This is breaking news around the world.
Yeah, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. And not only did nothing happen, nothing continues to happen. I don't think anything will ever will. And like you said, they got it. They got it. But nothing's going to fucking happen. If you don't, what the fuck is wrong, Mike? This camera keeps just dropping it. Okay, there we go. Motherfucker just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. Jesus Christ, this motherfucker is terrible now. God almighty. Yeah, it just keeps dropping. Sit on that shit. That motherfucker stupid in the motherfucker. Oh shit, sit on that bitch. Spin on it. Spin on it. Do it. What do they call it? A spinneroonie. Do a spinneroonie on that bitch, goddammit. That's what you need to do. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they got all the evidence, like you said it did. That's fine. But until people are willing to motherfucking go outside the norm, step outside the normal bullshit that goes on in the dog and pony shows, and to motherfucking have a congressional fucking hearing with no one swearing in, no one doing what they need to do, and then if they do swear in, and they still are held in, they're fucking being held in contempt, the motherfucking perjure themselves, they need to fucking put them in jail. Until you start putting these motherfuckers in jail, nothing means nothing. No, all this shit means nothing. You're just wasting air. I'm wasting air right now. But it's fun when I do it because I get to talk about something I like. And I like talking about election fraud because I can't take matters into my own hand because I don't protest. Don't. I'm just like, fuck it. But here's a little bastard right here. Look at this. This old ugly ass motherfucker. Yeah, let's hear about it.
They probably brought more paper into Pennsylvania in the month before the election than we ever had in the United States. I mean, they were sending trucks and trucks and trucks of paper. We were absolutely certain that in Georgia they had a factory 3 blocks away from the arena in which they were printing up the ballots they needed to fix the election. We could never get the U.S. attorney to do a search warrant. When we uncovered an ATF agent uncovered a possible burning of ballots, Barr assured us that it would be covered, and the U.S. attorney sent no one. The ATF agent is willing to testify to it today. I mean, there's so much evidence in.
Look at that shit. We saw that shit.
Your eyes don't lie, Ben.
So you think that there was a factory that they were printing ballots at next?
I don't think it. I had evidence of it. I never was allowed to present it. You know, people say, "Oh gosh, you lost so many cases." I actually only presented one case in court in Pennsylvania. I quit on the courts. Other lawyers, I had a different strategy. My strategy was to present this evidence to legislature so we preserve it. My fear was we would lose it for history. And I think they were trying to do that. I thought we had a narrow chance of turning around the election, given what was arrayed against us and how the courts wouldn't even have hearings.
That's a
very
fact.
suspicious. I mean, I've done.
That's true. The courts would not have hearings. That's crazy. They said you didn't have standing. You didn't have standing. And they, look, Trump lost this one. Trump lost. No, he didn't lose anything because the courts wouldn't hear it. How do you lose something when someone didn't hear the shit? Come on, man. I got tired of hearing that. Oh, Trump lost another case. Trump lost another case. Trump didn't lose shit. They never heard the case on the merits at all.
100 TROs as a lawyer, temporary restraining orders. You see them now with the president's duties. They'll always delay something, always. I never got one judge that was willing to listen to one witness. And I figured out why in the first case. Once you hear a witness, it's very different than just hearing Giuliani or Sidney or some lawyer talking for him. You'll hear the woman say, they trained me to fix ballots. And she's a very sweet old lady who's a very religious Catholic. And she starts crying. Then you hear another one and another one and another one, another one. Country goes crazy. So they tried to. So what we did was we presented it to the legislatures so that it would be there under oath, so that now, as you acquire some additional evidence, you can add it to that. And I think it's definitively proven that he won Georgia, that he won Wisconsin, and that he won Pennsylvania. I think that Michigan, it is proven that there were massive acts of fraud, but it's not proven yet. It's not at the number, or not for me. There may be people who have done it. And Arizona, I felt we could get there if they didn't hide all the ballots. And everybody hid the ballots. We have never gotten to see, meaning the Trump people, any of his lawyers, me or any of the others, we've never gotten to see the actual ballots. The governor, in this case, the Republican governor of Georgia and the Republican Secretary of State have hidden those ballots as if they're phony.
And now the feds have them.
We finally have them. You had to get them by a raid. And I fear, I know that 300,000 or so are burned. And I have an ATF agent who has proof of that, which we presented to Barr, and Barr ignored it.
Well, first off, Barr wasn't legislator, so you presented to the wrong fucker. If y'all didn't know who Barr was, he's a piece of shit, just like the rest of them. I said in the first time, Trump he hired the wrong people. He didn't have who he needed behind him. He don't have them now, right? He don't have a majority. I like Stephen Miller because you can call him a racist. I don't care. His wife a racist. I don't care. I like Stephen Miller. I do like a couple other people. I do not like Pam Bondi. I do not like goddamn Patel. I was all in for him because they were talking about some good shit, but it was all talk, and it's still talk. It's just talk. I like Kristi Noem because she's Kristi Noem. Shit, what the fuck is that nigga's name? His one that always travels. The fuck is his name with him? He does the financial shit. What the fuck is his name? It's not Powell. I can't remember his name. Well, I be having brain farts like a motherfucker, bro. I can't do it. What the fuck is that nigga's name? I know they tried to jump him again. They tried all those I gotchas and shit, and he made them look stupid again, like he always does. Damn it, what is his name? It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. What's his name? Scott Bassett. Scott Bassett. Yeah, that's his name. Scott Bassett. Bassett. I like Scott Bassett. Even though I know he's on the take, I like him. It's cool. You know, if we can, you know what you should do as a boss. If you got people that are on the take and you know they're on the take, that means you got something on them. You can always, use it against them. So I like when you have a little leverage on a motherfucker to use it on against a motherfucker whenever you need to. No, not Lutnick. It was Bassett, Scott Bassett. The gay guy in the congressional hearing today. There was a gay. Oh yeah. On the Save Act. Yeah, he was the walkout dude. What is his name? His name was Nick something or Nicholas or some shit like that. I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, the gay guy. Yeah. See if I can find his name. No, I can't find his name. We watched that one already, so let me get rid of that one. Let's watch this. Oh, this is in Maricopa County. Maricopa County. Yeah. Maricopa County. Let's look at this. This old bitch came in there with a racing hat on. Hey, mama, you got one of these hats when you be gardening and shit? Hold on. She be going to the races and shit.
Excuse me, the duplication room. I observed with my Democratic partner the preparation of a new ballot since the original one was soiled or wouldn't go through the tabulators. I read her a Trump Republican ballot, and as soon as she entered it into the system, the ballot defaulted on the screen to a Biden Democratic ballot.
What? Oh, bitches don't lie. Let's hear what she said. Let me see what she said. Let me she say that shit again. Let's hear what she said again.
And as soon as she entered it into the system, the ballot defaulted on the screen to a Biden Democratic ballot.
What?
We reported this to the supervisors, and others in the room commented that they had witnessed the same manipulation. We were never told what, if any, corrective action was taken. All I know is the next day I was called outside the room that I was working in signature verification by the supervisor saying, I understand you caused some problems this week, and saying that you thought our machines were not working correctly. And I was being the one that was scolded. And I was told at that point in time, I could not discuss anything or talk about what was going on, as many people were threatened because they were told that their voices would be suppressed. They would be either have to leave the room and not work there again. I'm here because I think this is our duty to speak the truth.
And speak the truth to power. Speak the truth to power. It ain't gonna mean shit. We know we don't trust these old white bitches, and she says she's a Democrat, so you know you can't trust that bitch. That bitch lying. But she telling the truth at the same time. Yeah. What is this one? Man, what was it? Let's go. She's a patriot. No, she a Democrat, dog. We don't fuck with Democrats over here unless you Trump. That's the only Democrat I work with is Trump, because I'm a savior. You know what I'm saying? She's a patriot. This was 2020. We watched the movie. This is what happened. They showed this in the movie.
Inside the TCF Center. Now, the local media said that this never happened. Hattie actually called me on November 4th. She was inside the TCF and she said, Jim, you won't believe it. I just heard that a van dropped off boxes of ballots in the middle of the night.
Look at that shit.
Working inside the TCF that morning. So we put in a request to get this video. It took months. And we got this at Gateway Planet. We put this up on Twitter, on our site. We tweeted about it, and that's when we lost our Twitter account, by the way, by putting up this video.
Oh, wow.
There's a lead car, an escort car that comes in. You can see here each time he adds something to the people inside, and then this van drives in, and they actually came in twice. Now, we had local media, one of the top reporters there. I'm not going to mention his name. He said that this never happened. He was there all night. There was no fraud. Nothing happened. So now this is inside.
That's a fact. We know nothing happened. Nothing happened. You don't know what your lying eyes are talking to you. They don't know. They lying. You're lying. Your eyes are lying to you. Huh? They lying to you. This is the fault. This is the fault of Democrats and Republicans. Weak ass Republicans. You know how they say the man's supposed to take responsibility for the female? That's the Republican Party. You supposed to take responsibility for your female, or you gonna end up like them. And guess what? You just like them bitches. You just as pussy as they is, huh? So we gotta hold both of these parties accountable for the bullshit that they put the United States citizens through with this bullshit. And now we gotta hear about Epstein files and shit. We gotta hear about a dumb bitch who got her whole head blown off in goddamn Minnesota. We gotta hear about that dumb bitch. You gotta hear about that other dumb motherfucking fag boy who got shot in his motherfucking spine for some dumb shit because he's stupid. We need to be talking about real shit that actually will affect us. And this shit right here, this revisiting of goddamn 2020. Yeah, it's fun and all. It's fun to see the goddamn fraud going on. And we've been saying it since then. We watched the movie. We spoke about it. We had a whole conversation about it. Nothing ever changes. No one's head's gonna roll. No one's gonna get none of this shit. It is what it is, right? I'm never gonna get what I want. I'm more crazy about this shit, but I'm not gonna get what I want. I'm not gonna get someone's head rolling down the street. Well, not at least in jail.
You guys want to sign this? We're not going nowhere. So we say we were physically here? We did go up to the third floor and drop. I think we should. I don't think we should.
All right, is that everything? We're going to put this back in the box.
I don't know nothing about this shit.
Hey, we're in the governor's office and they're telling us they want us to take them to Butch Miller, to Jones, and the other one that anybody that it's addressed to is who they want us to deliver the boxes to, but nobody's up on the third floor.
I don't know what the fuck this video was. I don't know why. Let's read about it. A signed affidavit is evidence. 40,000 sworn affidavits were hand-delivered to Brian Kemp's office February 18th, 2022. Say it ain't motherfucking so. And this sorry, lying ass, dick in a booty ass motherfucking governor, Sean Kemp. Well, not Sean Kemp. What the fuck? Goddamn. Brian Kemp. Jeez, I said Sean. I don't know why. Okay, he's a basketball player. This motherfucker's office, and he did nothing. So it doesn't matter how many motherfuckers will actually motherfucking sign up and sign a sworn affidavits. They didn't give a shit. These affidavits were all evidence of the rigged and stolen election. Like I said, motherfucking Herschel Walker won. How come Governor Kemp said over and over again, long after that date, that no one had come forward with evidence of motherfucking fraud? Because he's a fucking rhino. He's a fucking rhino. I don't know why y'all act like it ain't true. It's true. It's true. These motherfuckers are rhino, bro. Yeah, I don't know why we even think anything else. Motherfuckers are rhino. But hey, it is what it is. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. What is this motherfucker? You know what we don't talk about? The Dominion goddamn server, Dominion goddamn voting machines, right? So see, where the fuck is it? Hopefully I can find it. No, I can't find it. Son of a bitch. What I want to do, I gotta find this video. I'm not gonna find it today, but when I find it, I will play it. That they had leaked audio of the Dominion official saying that their machines were changing votes. And with that evidence, I don't know why it wasn't presented to a judge, because remember, Fox had to pay them a nearly, I don't know how many billion they had to pay the motherfucker, but they had to pay the motherfucker billions of dollars, and they end up canning Tucker Carlson. Y'all remember that shit? Because of, they said, what was defamation of character of the voting machines. Yeah, they sued and won, or settled, and Fox settled with them dumb motherfuckers. So yeah, I think we need to get these niggas their money back. Oh no, fuck Fox. I don't like Fox anyway. Fuck them. They lost the money because they were stupid. They shouldn't have canned Tucker.
I've not seen the tapes myself, but we do not dispute that the tapes were not signed. It was a violation of the rule. Since 2020, again, we have new leadership and a new building and a new board and new standard operating procedures. And since then, the training has been enhanced. The poll watchers are trained specifically. They've got to sign the tapes in the morning, and they've got to sign the tapes when they're run at the end of the day. When the tapes come back to the hub for, with all the documentation, they are checked again. And if somebody forgot to sign a tape, then Fulton initiates an investigation. But we don't dispute the allegation. I've not seen the tapes myself, but we do not dispute that the tapes were not signed.
All right. He need his money back. He got fucking shit on. He need his money back. All right. This was in Michigan. Let's go. They said none of this shit happened. None of this shit happened. Since none of this shit happened, we watched this shit. Easy. This is easy. The Dropbox bullshit. Look at this shit. It didn't happen though. It did not happen though. Yeah. You see it? Yeah, it don't matter. None of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, hold on one second. I think maybe I don't. I can't find the fucking thing, but don't worry about it. I got little Sean. You know, little Sean. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go with this. One thing for sure, somebody's lying. Yeah, someone lying like a motherfucker. But for some reason, we can't get any accountability. Well, I know the reason, but no, this ain't it. The fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? No, this ain't it. Stop this. Wrong one. Stop. 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 There we go. Yeah. Share this one. No. There. Yeah, that's it right there. There we go. Here we go.
It's for, you know, just what's the actual equipment called? I forget. ATI is the equipment, yeah. But it's for, you know, disabled people to be able to vote. And the ballot then gets fed into the tabulator. And it's fed into the same slot, correct? Selena, it's fed into the same slot. And it actually votes the ballot. And it reverses it. So you can check to see that it voted correctly. And I took a picture of one of these. And on there, it looks like it was hand filled in. It's not computer generated. You know, computer generated is a perfect oval filled in. Yeah. Instead, it in their software, they've, for some reason, purposely made it so that it doesn't look like it was computer generated.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Then you turn around and you feed that ballot back in, and now it tabulates that ballot. I have a huge problem with that. Having a tabulator that can modify a vote. Okay, now in this case, it's great. I mean, I don't have a problem with people with disabilities voting. I want them to be able to vote, okay? I want to do everything possible to make it easy for them to vote, but not with this mechanism. A tabulator should never, ever be able to vote a ballot, okay? And these tabulators that you're using today can, okay? That's a problem, and here's why. If everything's in this, I'm not saying it's occurring, I'm saying as a bad guy, I love it, because all I gotta do is change the logic slightly, and I put in a voted ballot, and I see that, didn't mean to wake you up, Robin. I see that the machine sees that I didn't vote on some down ballot race. So it votes for me. It reverses the ballot. And what do we do when it reverses? We just feed it back in. Now, what I need to tell you, because of my travels, that we saw something very unusual occurring across the country that is out of spec. In Georgia, the reversal rate on the tabulators was between 15 and 20%. And I said, what did you do? Well, we just feed it a second time and then it takes it. Sometimes we have to feed it a third time and it takes it, but it always takes it. So you got to stop and say, well, what's going on here? Why is the tabulator reversing the ballot in the first place and then it takes it on the second or third try?
Are you talking about when they're using the ATI for it?
No.
So are you talking about if it's undervoted?
A normal ballot, no indication, no undervote, no problem. It reverses the ballot. Clear, I'm not suggesting that you guys had modems in your tabulators, but what I want to point out with that is the CEO actually testified before the Senate that they had no connection, and yet it's verifiable in emails and so on that they had connections.
Uh-oh.
So with that in my mind, I'm sitting here going, yes, they're telling folks here there is no connection. So I looked into a little bit more of what was going on with this specific equipment, the model that you guys have. And what I discovered was that there are features inside this particular Dell model that can be used for remote access capabilities. There are 6 USB ports, 2 of them allow for waking up the computer with various things that occur on those 2 ports. And there's actually 6 ports in use on the EMS here in Ontario County. And something I haven't been able to do, but would like to be able to do with the appropriate authority, is to find out a little bit more about what those are connected to. The reason is those 2 ports can wake up the machine when you don't expect it to, and it can be woken up because of specific technology that's in this machine, where it doesn't turn on the screen. So the computer's there, it's off doing things, and you don't know because the screen's not on. Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess, you know, the most secure, fair elections. We already seen that shit. Well, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Yeah, the motherfucker testifying. This is the Dominion guy testifying.
What's most important is I had an opportunity to speak to a gentleman whose name I will not mention here, but all I know is his first name, but he identified himself as a Dominion employee on contract to Maricopa County. What I observed was that the machines were optically reading the mail-in ballots, converting the paper ballots into an electronic image, and discerning the voter tabulation data into an electronic format. So on Sunday, November 1st, in the adjudication tabulation scanning room, and in witness with other observer who's here to testify today as well as my witness, I spoke to this gentleman from Dominion and asked questions on the computer systems contained in the room and contained within that caged area connected to the ballot scanners. On that day, I asked the gentleman how the tabulation data and scanned images were being stored and backed up. It's common practice in computer system IT administration to do regular disk backups or system backups in the event that some sort of failure occurs to that system. The gentleman stated that he would perform a manual daily backup of the system to an external hard drive attached to and within the secured computer bay glass cage as I described. The hard drive was in a rubberized orange case and easily visible. He pointed to it and identified it. I asked what software program he was using to perform the backups. He stated he was not using an automated backup, but inferred that he was doing a simple manual copy of data to this orange disk, as I'm referring to it here in my statement. Then he said he took and made a second copy of that backup, of that orange backup. And then he reached over to his cubicle area and demonstrated a new box of hard drives that were contained in there. And he was saying that he was making a second copy of that data onto one of those fresh hard drives. That then led me to ask him a common question, which was, is there a chain of custody and where does that drive go? He was a little bit vague in his answer, but he said that there was not a chain of custody and that the copy that he was making daily of the master backup was being taken off-site to another facility, and he was unclear to me how it was, but when I asked him if it was getting serialized or in any way secured, he could not confirm that and basically said there was no chain of custody.
Uh-oh.
I found that alarming.
Did you? He found that alarming. It didn't matter because he kept doing it. So what does that fucking mean? It means absolutely what you just said meant motherfucking nothing, good sir. It meant nothing because he still continued to do it. But it just says that you had text that walked up every day and connected to the server and took off information and walked out without chain of custody and you didn't say nothing to nobody? You waited till the election was over to say something? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we'll testify after the fact. Yeah, you're right. You know, yeah, it makes sense. That makes fucking sense. You dumb. There we go.
Fulton County. A lot of stuff about this FBI raid. Is it just me, or does she look like Kamala Harris on a budget in a Michael Jackson outfit?
That's a fact.
And registrations. I'm on the inside right now. So
Doing this video while the FBI was taking 700 boxes.
I just want you to be like real discerning about all that you're hearing from people who are on the outside of what's going on.
Why your eyes so big, bitch?
You about to give us that bullshit.
So they served a warrant, the FBI, this is Trump, serving a warrant to go pick up the 2020 ballots, which are in a secure location inside of here, 700 boxes.
So if this is the 2020 election, why y'all tripping? I mean, just give them the boxes.
Yeah, get them
problem
out.
is?
Absolutely.
That they gave was incorrect legally, like they didn't follow the right procedure. They went back and they fixed it, and they came back and now they aren't actually collecting the boxes.
You didn't think that was gonna come back?
They are in the command, the chain of command in Fulton County is that once they are archived, they become the possession of the clerk of Superior Court, which is Shay Alexander. She is here and she is with them inventorying everything that they're taking.
That's why your nervous ass out in the hallway doing a video.
We, the commissioners, the chairman, the county attorney, are trying to figure out a legal plan as to maybe an injunction, a motion to quash. We don't know yet.
Y'all should have thrown them shits away a long time ago. Okay, that's too late for that shit.
We're trying to figure it out. We're getting all kinds of legal advice to stop this, because once they have the ballots, how do we then turn around and do something different when they've already got their hands on it?
What's something different are you gonna do? These are ballots from the 2020 election.
For real.
This is an attempt to take your vote away.
Bitch, they already voted. This is 2020. The votes have been counted. They're in. We didn't have the presidency already and a new president.
This is all about November 2026, about the primary on May 19th and then the November election. He does not want the midterm elections to take away his power.
No shit, Sherlock, but they ain't got shit to do with the cheating that y'all was doing in 2020.
So he's trying to so this is what he does.
This is what y'all do.
Chaos in Minnesota, chaos in Fulton County.
See, this bitch gonna keep making me cuss. He ain't causing no chaos there. That's the protesters doing all that agitating.
That's
and
a
that's
fact.
your ass doing all that cheating in Fulton.
We are a target.
Like they
Protect
always
your
do.
vote at all costs.
How are we supposed to protect it if y'all out there stealing them?
Good
I'm
question.
telling you, everybody always says your life depends on it. Oh, your life does depend on it.
No, it
this
don't.
time.
I know we said it
Those eyes, bitch.
19,000 other times on every other election, but this time we're being really, really for real. Your whole life. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That bitch.
I know that bitch didn't walk off like she done really said something. Boo! Boo! I promise I can't stand these Democrats. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that bitch stupid. That bitch dumb. Oh man. Let's see what else we got. We got more fraud in Pennsylvania. You know, one of the worst states in the motherfucking union. And I gotta go to one of them. I gotta go to California. This is terrible. But I already got my plane ticket. I got my goddamn shit. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. District Attorney Heather Adams.
Heather
On
Adams.
Tuesday afternoon, I was contacted by Krista Miller, who is our Chief Clerk of Elections, regarding potentially fraudulent voter registration applications that had recently been received by her office. At that time, she informed me that the Elections Office received approximately 2,500 applications at or near the deadline for registering to vote.
Okay.
While preparing to process these applications, staff noticed that numerous applications appeared to have the same handwriting, were filled out on the same day with unknown signatures, and some were previously registered voters, excuse me, and the signatures on file did not match the signatures on the application.
Oh, you're
So
doing your
before I
job.
begin to summarize our preliminary findings, I must remind everyone that this is an ongoing investigation.
Okay.
For that reason, I will be limited in the details that I can provide.
All right.
Lancaster County detectives began investigating the voter registration applications and immediately found applications that were indeed fraudulent.
All right.
Indicators of fraud included inaccuracies with the addresses listed on the applications, false personal identification information, as well
Absolutely.
as false names.
Mm.
A number of the applications also contained names that did not match the provided Social Security information. In some cases, applications contained correct personal identification information, such as the correct address, correct phone number, date of birth, driver's license number, and Social Security number. But the individuals listed on the applications informed detectives that they did not request the form, they did not complete the form, and verified that the signature on the form was not theirs.
Cheating.
At this point, it is believed that the fraudulent voter registrations are connected to a large-scale canvassing operations for voter registrations that date back to June. However, the majority of the applications received are dated August 15th and after. Those canvassing for voter registrations were employed and paid to obtain voter registration applications. The majority of the applications were from residents in the city of Lancaster. However, applications were also received from residents in Columbia, Elizabethtown, Mountjoy, Akron, Ephrata, Stevens, Strasburg, as well as other locations across Lancaster County. The canvasses themselves took place at various shopping centers, parking lots of grocery stores and businesses, sidewalks.
Oh, these motherfuckers out here doing.
During this
what it
preliminary
mean?
investigations, detectives were able to verify some of the applications were indeed legitimate. In these instances, the applicant verified that they did provide information to a canvasser. For these applications, we will immediately advise voter registration and that we confirm that they are legitimate requests, and voter registration will process that application. Thus far, of the investigations that we have completed, we have determined that 60% have been fraudulent. That is of the investigations that we've completed. We do have more to do today, and my understanding is that voter registration is still going through the box of 2,500, but should be completed sometime here today. As I said, the investigation is ongoing. We are aware of at least 2 other counties that received similar applications that are currently being investigated. At this point, we have confirmed violation of our crimes code as well as our elections code. We have all available detectives working on this. We are all hands on deck so that we can properly assess the validity of these applications in a timely manner. If needed, we will request additional assistance from our local police departments.
So, you know, what have we learned here? What have we learned here, folks? Nothing you can do about none of this shit. Just ride the motherfucking wave. That's what I got from. Just ride the motherfucking wave to success. We got Tom Fitton now. You know, he talks a whole lot. Didn't he get arrested? Or I think he may have been brought up on charges or something. I can't remember. This is gonna be my last video of the night. It's 15 minutes. I'm gonna let this nigga talk a little bit. Little Tom Fitton. Y'all know he for the what was it, Judicial Dog Watch or some shit? Forgot what it was. Something like that. Judicial Watch. Or something like that. Let me see. What is it? What the fuck is this little I don't know. It might be Judicial Watch. I don't fucking know. Let's see. All right, here we go. Well, Tom Fenton, I ain't watched this shit. This shit was long.
By a magistrate signing this warrant that there's probable cause a crime took place in 2020 in Georgia in the election for the presidency. The other important issue related to election law was finally significant action by the Justice Department and the FBI on some of the, I believe to be, criminal activity that took place surrounding the 2020 election. And they served a warrant. They essentially raided the election hub for Fulton County, Georgia, and with a warrant that allowed them to seize virtually all the ballot information that Fulton County had on the 2020 election. And of course, the left was gone ballistic over this, but I want to explain to you in part why this is important. And I think I kind of got into it pretty directly with Carl Higbee the other day on Newsmax. Let's play a little bit of that before I explain things further.
Tom Fitton, president of Judicial Watch. Sir, you guys have been on this for years, but anybody who raised an eyebrow about it got indicted, sued, whatever. Here we are.
That's right. The president almost went to jail for raising the questions that have now been validated by a federal magistrate. Well, you know, the reason this search warrant was approved was because a federal magistrate looked at the facts and made the conclusion that there was a reasonable belief a crime had taken place. a crime related to the retention of the documents that you've talked about and those commissioners were talking about, but also specifically election crimes. So now we have a federal magistrate confirming that people can have a reasonable belief that crimes took place in Georgia, specifically in Fulton County. None of those issues, by the way, many of which have been raised by President Trump initially in 2020, were ever adjudicated by any state court judge in Georgia. I mean, that's just an amazing development. And to kind of further explain things, the left media has been put out this false narrative. There were 60 cases that were thrown out. You know, most of those cases, virtually all of them, were never did not address the merits. None of the merits were adjudicated. Specifically in Georgia, as I go on to explain with Carl, the Trump campaign filed a challenge in state court that was never heard. The state court simply refused to hear it. They delayed and delayed and delayed until facts overtook the situation, and Biden effectively became president, and the case was over. So they withdrew the case. So none of Trump's cases, as best I could tell, the Trump campaign specific cases, were ever adjudicated on the merits. And so that's one issue. Secondly, now we have, as I said, another major issue is that the subpoena documents confirm that there are crimes being investigated related to the 2020 election. And not just about documents. And the document issues are significant because the controversies recently with respect to documents or ballot documents and documents showing how the ballots were counted show that the ballots were not counted according to the rules. Certifications were not made according to the rules.
But those have been out there since 2020.
The credibility of the whole election, at least in Fulton County. And the Fulton County numbers obviously were enough to help Biden win. I use the word win in quotation marks, the state of Georgia. Now, what does this mean in terms of what is actually going on, the subpoena leading to the FBI raid? Well, it suggests that there's another investigation going on. There's a kind of a broader investigation going on. I don't think there's an investigation in Georgia, based on, what I hear folks with the administration saying in public is that there's something going on in Florida. U.S. attorneys kind of looking at some of these issues. So it's likely this is flowing from the Florida grand jury that we've been told is going to be looking at all of the lawfare and abuses of power and lawlessness related to Trump and his supporters, really, all of us in some respects. They target you, they target me because we're perceived to be Trump supporters. And that's the reality of it. And it was an abuse of power and a violation of civil rights. And the media is pretending now the double standard is remarkable. So when they raid President Trump's home, it's an indication that he's the worst person in the history of humanity, right? He's a criminal. But when similar court process results in the raid of Fulton County, it's an abuse. It shows that Trump is out of his mind. It shows that conspiracy theories have taken over the Justice Department and FBI, when in fact, this is a modest beginning of what ought to be a major and broad investigation.
Absolutely.
And what the media doesn't want to tell you about also are the crimes that are alleged to have taken place that require this search warrant in order to gather evidence. And when you look at the material in the search warrant.
All right, let me stop him right there. Let me ask you a question, motherfucker. I wish you was here, Tom Fitton. So I can ask you just a simple fucking question. If no one is held responsible, accountable, whatever you want to call it, however you want to look at it, motherfucker, what the fuck is this all for? What is it all for? This absolutely means nothing. If no one goes to jail for this shit, I don't know how many real Trump supporters or goddamn American First goddamn supporters has to say it. When are the heads gonna roll? We got all this information, all this bullshit. We did all this goddamn research. We did all this goddamn investigations on top of investigations on top of investigations. A year of investigations, just like the first time he was in office. Nothing but years of investigations, especially on his first time as the president. And nothing fucking happened. Look at Kingdom Minded with the midweek offer. Thank you so much, Kingdom Minded. Out here showing out, you know. Thank you for, you know, always supporting the stream. Like I said before, you know, we only ask for $1.10. $1.10 to get us every day we go stream. Give me a whole lot to by the end of the month. I have $7 extra to be able to pay goddamn YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they be taking my money. YouTube be taking it. So thank you so much, Kingdom Mind, for supporting the show. They will give you some. Push it. Push it.
Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Go get the money. 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 I got it. Push 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 it.
$1.10 a month to keep a poor man happy. You know what I'm saying? Mayo at $1.10. Thank you, Mayo. Thank you. I swear I didn't think you could do that dumb shit. But hey, $1.10. That's what we asking for. Look, Trump ain't above the law. Free my nigga Trump. This nigga OG ain't shit. OG ain't shit. You can come up, sir, anytime you want to. I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing
wonder
shit.
why they left you up here by yourself today, brother. How you doing
shit,
today?
I
seen that link. I seen that link in there about 2-3 hours ago. But anyway, I see you up here saving. You do a good job today saving your boy. I'm proud of you. I thought it was very, very nice.
Hey, I own my
very,
shit.
very nice.
I own my shit.
And
If
nice.
someone
Say,
don't
check
go
a
to
man.
jail, OG, I honestly don't think anyone's gonna go to jail. To be honest with you, I don't think so. Thank you, thank you, Mayor, for the $1.10 and goddamn Kingdom Mining putting us over the whole week. That's what I'm saying. We only asked for $1.10 a show. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we got 2024, 2009. Goddamn it, 2009 today. That's what I'm talking about.
Salute to the 2009.
That's all we asked for. Well, OG, I personally don't think anyone's gonna go to jail.
I really don't care. I mean, I heard some things today, bro, that it was surprising me that they mad at the other side for not giving them the documents that prove something that they already so-called say that didn't happen. It's just wild, bro. And they got mad at them because they wouldn't give them the document. Who would give you documents so you can go and doctor them on up? That's why they give people documents.
Is that what they do, OG?
Hey, I don't know. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Yeah, man. You know. How you doing, mama? Mama, you up here? Hello. Going once. No, it don't matter. Wait, go ahead and play some more.
They reference 2 federal criminal statutes. So in order for the magistrate, as I mentioned on Newsmax, in order for the magistrate to sign the search warrant request from the FBI, he's got to have a reasonable belief that the facts show, there's got to be a reasonable belief that the facts show that a crime took place. That's essentially what I understand as a non-lawyer to be the probable cause standard. So there's probable cause a crime took place. And as I noted, there were crimes related to the retention of records. So that's one allegation that is being pursued criminally. So there's probable cause that there were federal law breaking related to the retention of election records. But I want to focus on the other law that was referenced in the search affidavit as being in part.
What the fuck does that? What does that matter? The retention. Oh, I guess it was the burning of. Okay, because they did say they burned some goddamn ballots. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It would that would have proved that they went over the top.
Yeah. So okay. I guess whatever the fuck.
The basis for the warrant. And this provision of the federal law is 52 USC section 20511. So this is the US code, and this is the criminal code. And I want you to take a look at it here on my screen, courtesy of Find Law. Thank you, Find Law. There it is. Voting and elections, criminal penalties. A person, including an election official who in any election for federal office knowingly and willfully intimidates, threatens, or coerces or attempts to intimidate, threaten, or coerce any person for A, registering to vote or voting or attempting to register or vote, urging or aiding any opinion or any person to register to vote, or to attempt to register or vote, or exercising any right under this chapter.
But
so if you threaten people,
oh
or
my
intimidate
God,
people, essentially the voting process, you violated federal law. Now, is this the section there?
That's fucking vague as fuck, bro. That's fucking super fucking vague. I don't. Tom, you gotta do better than this. Little Tom, you gotta do better than that, dog. That was weak. If that's what they're predicating their case behind, that's weak. Because if you want to think about it, most of those ballots, the ballots that they had in there had nothing to do with real people voting. They were just a whole bunch of motherfuckers just signing shit and dropping it. You didn't intimidate nobody. Oh God. If they fucking file a case on that shit, they gonna lose. How you doing, Mama?
I'm doing okay. I got a little bit of smoke on what he just said.
Go ahead.
It says that there is a statute of limitations on federal election frauds. The period of limitations for violations of subchapter 1 of the Federal Election Campaign Act is 5 years after the date of violation. So there's your answer. It's already past its statute of limitations. So, and this means that the person can be prosecuted, tried, or punished for any violation of this act unless the indictment is found or the information is instituted within this time frame. The same applies to any act or omission that does not constitute a violation of any provision of subchapter 1 of this chapter is in effect December 31st, 1974. If such act or omission does not constitute violation or any such provision as amended by the Federal Election Campaign Act amendments of 1974. So there's everybody's answer. So
nothing's gonna fucking happen.
You're right.
Just like everything else. Nothing's gonna happen.
Just
because the statute of limitation ended last year.
Trump just wants to be vindicated. Yep.
Yeah.
Last year, last November.
Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with being vindicated, but it doesn't mean that head shouldn't roll. And this is what the problem that I have with a motherfucking group of motherfuckers having all the power but don't do nothing with it. When Democrats do it, I think they're stupid too. If you got all this power, fucking weld that bitch. These motherfuckers don't do shit but talk about the dumbest shit. But hey, it is what
And the
it
sad part of that is they got away with it because the American people don't ask the right questions at the right time.
Yeah. Like, how the fuck do you sue before the fucking election even happens? And that's what they want them to do. And they had to have standing before the election. That shit is so stupid. It's so dumb. All these laws are stupid.
I mean, call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. They were all working hand in hand. They knew if they could get past this 5 years, they couldn't do anything about it anyway. It's just all smoke and mirrors.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
That's
you
why I
got enough
said.
judges dragging their feet and getting little
People
green
excited.
stuff under the table.
Yeah, you get a little greenback to get the people excited. That's why, you know
just
what?
make
And when
enough
you,
noise to make people think they're doing something.
yeah, just like you said, it's all about timing. So I kind of got to recant my statement that I said earlier. So it probably was all about timing to begin with. I mean, right now, anyway, because like I said before, it don't fucking matter. Ain't shit gonna fucking happen. All this talking, yammer. I said the thing, if it was to get their base riled up and ready for a fucking whoa, get these heads rolling. But they can't afford to let that happen. That's all.
I'm more concerned about what they're covering up now. You know, that they bring all of this stuff up that they really can't do anything about. Nobody's going to get any satisfaction as far as the voting base is concerned with any of this, but the distraction that it creates from what else are they doing? What's going on?
Just like I said, you know, they've been talking about this standing filibuster. Talking about the standing, bring back the standing filibuster. If they want a motherfucker earn it, let these motherfuckers earn their shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got fucking John Thune. All right, I don't want it. We got so much things that we got to do. We can't continue. You as y'all know, the standing filibuster can continue to go on for days and days. Bitch, you don't do shit every day. I don't get it. Make these motherfuckers earn the shit. And again, the American people are behind if you're gonna vote to require an ID. Not just to fucking register to vote, but to vote. Hands down, overwhelmingly, the American people support it. But neither side will fucking grant that fucking request of the American people. It's crazy. All these motherfuckers need to go. All of them. They pieces of shit. It's at least in my thing. I say all of them because if you leave one in there, he gonna eventually be bad too. I say you start all over. Fuck it. I'm telling you, blowing up the fucking system. This system trash, man. I don't know, man. I told you, I'm more and more agreeing with OG. I hate to see it because majority of my background is in this dumb shit. And it's just terrible. It's just fucking terrible. But let's let this dumbass talk some more. Good research, mama. Thank you for bringing up them facts out there for this fuck boy.
Investigating, maybe. I would suggest that maybe the next section is most likely what they're investigating. 2, knowingly and willfully defrauds, any person who knowingly and willfully defrauds, or attempts to deprive or defraud the residents of a state of a fair and impartially conducted election process by A, the procurement or submission of voter registration applications that are known by the person to be materially false or fictitious or fraudulent under the laws of the state in which the election is held. And I guess this is the kicker, the procurement, casting, or tabulation of ballots that are known by the person to be materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent under the laws of the state in which the election is held. So that is 52 U.S.C. Section 20511, Section 2B.
What's this? He ain't tell us the statute of limitations, mama.
Say it in lawyer land. So there you have it. We now have official confirmation by a magistrate signing this warrant that there's probable cause a crime took place in 2020 in Georgia in the election for the presidency.
That's crazy.
And I see all these leftists out there complaining that there's an investigation going on. They don't want to let the American people have full accountability for what happened in 2020. They think we should all just let bygones be bygones. And to the degree we complain about it, they're going to call us all these names. And as I've noted previously, they've tried to jail us and abuse us. And what a vindication for President Trump this is. They spent 6 years 5 years, whatever the number is, trying to jail Trump and countless others for saying what a magistrate federal court judge just said. There's probable cause crimes took place in the elections. And if you said that previously, you'd be censored. If you were a January 6th defendant, it was a reason to keep you in jail longer. I can point you to all sorts of filings the Biden gang filed with the Justice Department anytime any of the January 6th defendants said, I still think the 2020 election was suspect. They said that's more of a reason to keep them in jail. People lost their freedom because of this. People lost their livelihoods because of this. People lost countless resources and money because of the punishment they went through.
But no one cares.
And this is a vindication for their beliefs?
No, it's not.
It further shows why the president was right.
How does that give anybody vindication for being put in jail for goddamn years? And damn near in solitary confinement for most of the time. How does that give them vindication? I don't. You know what vindicated me? Give me some money. There should be a class action lawsuit for all the mother January 6th that went to jail that didn't do shit. They didn't do a goddamn thing besides walk in that motherfucker. I mean, they arrested a motherfucker. Was she 75 years old? Some shit like that. She was old. I said, come on, man. Y'all bullshitting now. All she did was walk through there. She was 75 years old. Put her old ass in jail. That shit crazy. Hey.
No. The law that I read is 52 USC 30-145. It's called period of limitations.
Ain't shit gonna happen.
So if anybody's interested.
Ain't shit gonna happen. And that judge just do that shit. Let's give him some shit for the You think that ain't no vindication, B Baller? Look at that, 247 for the vindication. I mean, it sounds good, but it ain't vindicating nobody. That's crazy. Thank you, B Baller.
How much is that per person? I mean, that's what, 68 million voters plus all the people involved. So say 70 million people altogether, divide the $2.47 divided by 70 million. How much do we each get?
That's like a shit, not even 100. It's like a hundreds of thousands of a penny. And we know we ain't got no pennies.
And that's how much they care about us.
Yeah, it's a fact. That's a fact. Thank you, my good sir. We know ain't no one going to jail, but I would tell them this.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat. Hallelujah.
That's a fact. He'll stretch your meat because you know this goddamn laws ain't gonna do shit for you. Sometimes you just need that meat stretch just a little bit. Thank you, my good sir. Oh shit, he sent another one. Hey, you bloodsuckers. Oh man. You need to come up here, B-Baller. We need to talk. We need to talk about these white. I need to do a show about these white women, man. And how these black women try to imitate them. But they always gonna be imitating.
It didn't look good the other day when he was up there taking up on it. It was sad. He was just making up all type of lies. He had to show the worst of the crazy part. He had to go and find the worst of the worst pictures to show.
Oh my God, I did not. That's what came up. No. That's what came up.
But it's because that's the ones you went and found. Just like I said, first of all, I didn't tell no lies. I just said what you was doing. Was there any of those women that you showed on there, what you call it, gorgeous, or was they just all ugly?
They were baddies, boy.
Was this nigga lying?
Them was boss
Hey,
babes.
man, bro. Like I said, if he would have showed some quality, and then I would have been like, okay, now that don't look good on that. You know what I'm saying? But
It was quality.
then,
So you trying to tell me Serena Williams don't look good? That what you trying to tell me, nigga? You know she had a whole weight loss thing.
I understand what that was, bro. That's not that ain't for me.
She dog. I thought you like dogs.
Yeah, I do, but that you see the structure. Okay, well, what are y'all looking at? That's why I was losing it. Are y'all looking at where the eyes are situated, how the nose sit on the face, the cheekbones, the mouth, the lip? I mean, all this stuff adds up because it's variations of different people have different things. What did y'all see that was like? That's crazy, but this is what I said. This is the type of stuff he was doing. He was showing nothing but
black women, huh?
He was showing nothing but blood suckers. That's all like I was telling you. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he was showing, Rufus a holler at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to tell you. Salute to my boy Rufus. I was over there last night kicking it with him.
Hey, was it fun over there last night?
Yeah, we was cutting up. We stayed up there about 2-3 hours.
I had to go to bed, dog. I couldn't do it no more. Oh my! He said, "What? No person shall be prosecuted, tried, or punished for any violation subchapter of this chapter unless indictment is found or information is instituted within 5 years after the date of violation." Key phrase missed. Or the information is instituted within 5 years after the. Okay, all right. Hey, let's let this motherfucker finish up because I'm about done anyway.
All the January 6ers. It shows why there should be, in my view, compensation. Everyone caught up.
Absolutely, I'm with that
to make up for the abuses of government in the least that were used to go after people who raised questions about this issue. So it's a tremendous vindication for those of us who've been blowing the whistle and have been abused, harassed, and targeted, including yours truly and Judicial Watch. Remember, they hauled me before a grand jury and harassed me on these very issues.
Absolutely. I remember it. I mean,
it was my belief that the elections in the states that counted the ballot slate should have been considered compromised.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Congress should have done. That's what happened. That's why you had these alternative elector disputes. That was the whole basis for it. And it was all in good faith. Now, you may disagree with me. It doesn't make you a criminal that you disagree with me, nor does it make anyone else a criminal because they disagree with you. But the left wanted to jail people for disputing the 2020 election, and this one subpoena or search warrant signed by this one magistrate judge just blew up the big lie about 2020.
It showed
blew it out of the water.
Blew it out of the water.
Now, the big question is this just something that just happened to happen? Because, look, the Justice Department has been asking for these records for months. I think they sued in court recently. There's been civil litigation of getting access to these records. A lot of these records wouldn't be around for the FBI to have gotten, but for independent activists who were smeared and attacked and made fun of because they kept on demanding access to these ballot materials. You know, and the Republicans and the disingenuous left keeps on saying,
you hate shit, OG.
They show they were right.
Shit.
Well, you know, recounting crap still
say
gives you
shit to
crap.
this nigga, bro. Y'all cuss really be out, bro. Y'all niggas lying. Give me 1.5, nigga.
More valid.
What we doing here?
It doesn't get to these underlying issues.
You're right. Hold on, let me get shit.
That nigga said.
So I'm hoping this is the beginning. And you've heard me complain a lot that nothing's happening. Well, now finally something's happening. So keep it up. More needs to come. But this is an excellent start, however late. Better late than never when it comes to justice. And you can
no, it ain't better late than never.
You know, we don't give up on the pressure either here at Judicial Watch. I mean, I want to know what the affidavit was. Normally there's like a document that an FBI agent or someone files with the court explaining what the probable cause is. They lay out facts and evidence. Now, that has not been publicized yet. There'll be reasons they'll give us for not publicizing it. But if I have my druthers, Judicial Watch is going to push to gain as much access to this information as possible to get the full truth out about the crimes that are the subject of investigation. And my view is publicizing it doesn't hurt the criminal investigation. Everyone knows what's being looked at. So let's get it all out.
You're right about that.
I agree with that. Let's tell the
Now,
truth.
you know, in Fulton County, and I will remind you, we caught Fannie Willis, the corrupt prosecutor down there, district attorney, lying to the court about records about her collusion with Congress, et cetera. She was sanctioned, had to pay us, I think, over $20,000 because of her corruption. The case was taken from her, and this an official appointed by the state of Georgia dropped the entire case. But it was only happened 2 months ago. So they were still trying to put people in jail, literally for asking the questions magistrate confirmed.
Absolutely.
Yes, Virginia.
That's
There
true.
is something going on in Fulton
That's
County
true.
that deserves federal criminal scrutiny. So a significant development, and let's hope more comes.
Judicial Watch, guys. If y'all like hearing Tom Fenton talk real slow, like OG said, in that long ass pause.
That shit was crazy. He did it about 50 times and nobody say nothing. They just kept
I
on
wasn't even
listening to
paying. I wasn't even paying attention to my boy. To be
because
honest,
it ain't Willie D. You know why it is. You know why you like
I
listening to
told
the
you I have
man.
a strong hatred for Willie D. I ain't never lied about that nigga Willie D.
I seen it. I say I'm just sitting here listening to this. And how many times this nigga gonna pause this long? And I'm counting them up for a nigga 5 seconds.
Hey,
6
hey,
seconds.
tell me how hard is it to listen to something that you don't want to hear?
Well, I'm trying to. Well, I'm putting it like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my first time hearing him. I don't really mess with.
Yeah,
he wasn't talking. He wasn't talking bad. He ain't really say nothing crazy. I mean, the stuff that he was talking about, bro, which is put all the information out there so everybody can see it. Then you know what I'm saying. What I liked about it was he want people to make their own decision, not just telling people, you know what, they just. This is what I've been hearing. One person, one side is doing something. Go look it up to find out if I'm right. No, he wants you to just go look it up yourself, and then you come to your own conclusion. But he's telling you at the same time, this is stuff that's been happening. Now, I did like that he said on both sides what happened on either side. That's a good trait because most people don't do that. They just used to tell you know they like to throw the word liberal in there all the time.
Look at
You're
this
liberal.
shit. Look at this
You
shit.
know.
Willie D was cooking the other day, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kingdom Money. He was not. I don't even just because he black don't mean I'm rocking with the nigga. I'm just saying some things he say it be making sense, especially when he talking about your president. It makes sense, but you know what I'm saying. Some other things I be like, Willie, we taking a look. Willie got his own mind. We got to be able to listen.
Yeah, Willie D full of shit.
He do be talking bad about your president, though.
He don't be talking about my president.
Did you see the little 10-minute version he did of your president?
No, I didn't want to.
Oh, bro, you just gotta just see the title. Just look at the title. You know, I'm gonna show you the title. So you know what it is. I said, ooh, no, he didn't put that in the title like that. I said, oh, Willie D. Oh, I almost watched it. It was so good. I said, just a subtitle of it. I said, maybe you want to go over there and check it out.
I ain't listening to that nigga.
Yeah, man.
I ain't listening to that nigga, man.
I'm gonna have to look at it. What it was. I said, ooh, this nigga dead wrong for this.
Is he? Was he?
Yeah, he dead wrong for that. He didn't have to do y'all president like that. I said, he's lying.
OG is a liberal. And actually, he's more liberal in the actual meaning of liberal, not a libertarian. Just say that part. I don't think he's lefty loosey. You more middle. You're more leaning straight down the middle of shit. You want all the facts and evidence to be out there and let you decide what you want to do. You more that way.
Thanks for the prejudgment and the cyberbullying. I don't know why you do this to me.
So what is you?
Neither one of them. I don't believe in either one of those stupid things.
Exactly.
I don't think
you're liberal. You're classical liberal. You don't give a fuck about either side. They both corrupt.
I see it.
Yeah.
You don't matter. When one is in charge, they're corrupt. That's just how it happens.
That's the classical form of libertarian. You are a liberal. Or a libertarian. You're a libertarian. It's cool, right? You're a fence sitter, nigga. You're a fence sitter, nigga.
Whatever you want to call me, bro.
Did you take the video, nigga?
Oh, it wasn't a video. I was just gonna show you the what you call it, bro.
The subtitle.
Yeah. I'm about to do your president like that. You ain't about to cuss me out. I ain't about to sit up and argue with you over your president. I want you. You're small build enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Jeffrey small building for you. I don't need Jeffrey small building.
Hey, shit. You been small building enough. You been small building enough.
Can we?
Well, he did 3 of them. He said $10 billion IRS lawsuit for Trump. He lied. He robbing us. He got another one that's on the biggest liar and the biggest fear is Trump. He got a lot of stuff on here, bro. What did he going on?
Yeah, he going on, but it don't mean shit because he ain't never right. That nigga ain't never said nothing right
I'm
yet.
just telling you. Said somebody smelt that nigga. He wasn't smelling too good. She smelled him or something. In the overall.
OG, we gotta stop. OG, let me show you this.
Well, you think, bro? Why you? Okay. Now y'all think I'm lying. See now.
No, I'm not saying you lying. I'm not saying lying. I'm just saying we gotta stop. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you.
1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. She smelled it.
Talking about that.
Okay, I was about to say because she said it about your president. I'm just letting you know this wasn't said. It's on the screen now. I'm gonna show you. It's on there now. You see him. You see it right there now.
Talk about his shitty ass thumbnail. Fuck that nigga and his ugly ass thumbnail with the bald head ass nigga.
Don't get mad at me. I didn't make the thumbnail. I just thought it was hilarious.
That's cool. That nigga trash. Anyway, this is what I said. We gotta stop because the show over with. Goddamn these Georgia election bullshit. We gotta stop with this shit. You see this shit, OG? Do you see this shit, OG?
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. I watched it on the same night. That's the premiere of The Rip. They was there at the premiere. I watched the premiere of it. I watched the movie when it first came out.
Is that?
It's fashion. I think it look nice on it. Don't be thinking.
That look dumb as shit. We gotta stop, man. We got. God damn, this is terrible.
It looks better on Tiana Taylor, bro, than it do on most people. It's just, bro. I'm okay.
It looked good on somebody. That shit look good on somebody. Mama, did that shit look good on somebody? I got this shit. God, this is terrible. This is fucking.
I couldn't tell if she was coming or going, to be honest with you.
This nigga OG be aiming for these niggas,
bro. What you know, bro? The crazy part about it is it's not the weirdest thing I ever seen. Now, compared to what.
Oh no, I'm about to show you the white bitch. What the fucking name is that walked in there looking like a craft single? The fuck is that?
Bro, first of all, sir, I watched it. I know, so I'm already knowing.
Oh, that shit.
Pull up something that's different, but I'm telling you, I already know what the fashion look like. It's out there.
That shit was stupid as shit. He said, "Fuck ice, pussy." Oh, okay. Hey, why don't you go take your gun out there? Point it at them. That's what you should do. Go say it to their face with your gun pointed out. I want to see how much they.
Let me see the other one.
Here it is. Oh, I found it. I
can give you a lot of them. I see them all look crazy.
Heidi Klum. That's what that bitch name is. Heidi Klum. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. This shit is terrible. She's like a whole craft single, nigga.
Oh, okay. He went and grabbed something modest. Okay.
Get the fuck out of it. That shit looks stupid.
That's the same thing Kim Kardashian had something like that on. I thought you was going to grab. I literally thought you was about to go grab the real deal Holyfield.
No, I didn't watch that shit.
Just do the only thing you gotta do. What's that one thing they do every year?
The red carpet.
Yeah, we'll start with a G.
Matt Gala.
There you go. Then you will see that same thing Tiana Taylor had on you. Be like, oh, okay, that ain't that bad. Well, you watch that, you be like, wait a minute.
What was that? That was the Grammys, right? Yeah, not the Grammys. That was the.
I'm telling you, when you seen that video right there, no, that at the Grammys, she didn't even have that on. That was the premiere of the movie, The Rip. Oh, when I did the show and I told y'all about, I was asking people about the 20 million, what would you do? Would you give something to the police? That's where they come from. Ocho, Shannon, and I think ISO Joe, they went to the premiere. She was standing in front of $20 million. Behind them, they had like a little fake $20 million, and they supposed to have been taking pictures, throwing money in the air. And Ocho, she pulled Ocho to the side and took a picture with him because they knew each other before she was famous. and he became a football player. She, you know, she was down in Florida visiting, you know what I'm saying? They got pictures when they was younger, like they knew each other when they was younger. That's why they took the picture to the side like that. But when I seen it, I was like, oh, that ain't that bad. I mean, I done seen some crazy looking stuff.
So
That's
that
just
was
like,
the premiere of The Rip, you said?
yeah,
Spell it, nigga, because I don't know. I'm stupid.
R.I.P.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie. It's her. What's that one dude name? I think Ben Affleck is in it, and the other dude, Jason Bourne.
Oh, okay.
Matt Damon, I think his name is.
Yeah.
They just did a movie together. Yeah. Matter of fact, she just won an Oscar for the shit. Co-starring role or some shit. She got an Oscar for that shit. They called her name at the Oscars. That was the second one I think she had got. I think the first one she got was for that Kanye West video.
Mm-hmm.
Some video with Kanye West. He got a song and a woman dancing in a two-piece. That's Tiana Taylor.
That shit is terrible, nigga. What in the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I told him to go put it.
You gotta make me go search and find out who the fuck this is. I don't even promote my shit over here. Who the fuck is this? This is why we tell you, got to be somebody. And be quiet. Leave it alone. I'm gonna leave that alone, bro. I'm telling you, bro, motherfuckers, bro, crazy around this bitch, bro. It make no sense.
You know.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. That shit was stuck in my head all day today. Oh, that wasn't that bad, OG. That wasn't that bad at The Rip. Ooh, that bitch ugly. Ooh, wee. Hey, OG.
What's up with it?
Let me show you one. I'm gonna kill you. Which one you choosing? Okay. Now, mind you, it's not my thing, right? But which one you about to choose? Left or right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to go with the right, but I rock with Cynthia though.
Ooh, that's terrible. I don't know. One of them motherfuckers.
She sounds like an angel.
Is she?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Cause I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that shit. Yeah. What is wrong with these people? These people are weird as fuck. I thought Shaka Khan was dead. Why'd I think she was dead? Someone died. One of them old black chicks died. What was her name? I don't know.
Yeah, what's that nigga name? Jukes? J-U-K?
Yeah,
nigga. I can't wait till you go live. I'm locked in with you, Playboy.
He go live?
Yeah. He got a Fortnite video up here 2 years ago. I said I can't wait till he go live.
Oh, okay.
I will be locked in with you, Playboy.
For sure. For sure.
Yes, sir. Believe me. I just followed your motherfucking ass. You better block me, nigga. Yeah.
You better block her. What the fuck? Shit. God damn, boy. Oh, I hate when white bitches try to look like a man. That shit is so disgusting. Let me show you this shit. I mean, you might like this, OG.
Oh, wait a minute. Disrespect.
Aretha was the one who died. That's right.
Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
Bro, did you just hear what you said? You said, I hate when these white women start looking like a man. Oh, then you brought me up into a certain disrespect.
I meant
What the word is going on there?
You might like the way, not on her, not on the white chick, but you might like it on a female. I don't know. You tell me. When they start, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Dude, I told you that nigga trying to be disrespectful, bro. See what I'm saying? I said this before it even happened. This is sad. This is sad. We got to do better, Spoon.
This bitch got
who was that?
That's Tyler.
Taylor. Oh, okay, I know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Talia Storm. Don't know who the fuck that is. Reba.
Do you hear me, McIntyre?
Shit, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that nigga?
That one nigga.
That money bag, yo, lost a lot of weight, nigga.
He been working out.
Ah, that nigga foreheads. Woo, that shit gone, nigga.
Most people be getting him and mixed up. Open that's 2 times.
Yeah. Who the fuck is these motherfuckers? That's Emilio. What? Stop it. He don't even look. Let me stop. That good old Paris still ain't got no titties.
Still got it though. But y'all,
look at this nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Who the fuck is that? What the fuck got
Fred?
his mouth?
Fred?
Wait.
Fred?
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. If them are lime green canaries, that'd be fire. I can't even hate on a nigga. I have to be like, you know what? You sitting on Mount
Look at these
Rushmore in
ugly
your house.
white bitches. God damn, that's terrible. This bitch got a whole size 32 shoe, nigga. God damn, nigga, that shit terrible. Holy shit, that's
They
terrible.
all built the same too. That's crazy.
Oh, they all sisters. Or
They
daughter,
all
sister,
built.
mother. I don't fucking know.
They all built the same.
Nikki Nicole, who's that? What does she do?
Only person I could think of. Ain't that what you call his girlfriend? Nikki Nicole, the billionaire, the millionaire, whatever the fuck it is. The one that's the one that Jello bought. Jello got
All right, let me ask. Who is Nikki Nicole?
Nikki Nicole is a popular Argentine singer and songwriter. She rose to fame in 2019 for hit
No, that ain't
Guapo
her.
Trapatero and is a leading figure in the Latin trap and R&B scene. Do you like
Latin trap? That bitch trapping people? Oh, okay. All right, look at ya. Who these motherfuckers?
slinging them drugs, Tom. She's slinging them drugs.
Absolutely. You know, she a kingpin over there. Look at these motherfuckers. Ooh, them motherfuckers is ugly, nigga. All of them.
Ooh, look at the Osborns.
Them motherfuckers.
Boy,
They all look like they about to die, nigga. That shit
wait a minute.
terrible.
Wait a minute. That's not that nigga was fat. Who
Yeah.
the fuck is Jack? Is that a
That's the brother. That's
no,
his
they
son.
ain't that nigga. They ain't that ain't that nigga.
Yeah,
What was that nigga? What was that nigga name on Mama? What was that nigga name on the show? Was it Jack or was it something
Yes,
else?
it was Jack.
Nah, bro, he got to be another one of his other sons. That ain't that nigga, dog.
Is that the Osborns?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Osborn.
Was that the Osborns?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he only had 2
They
kids.
all
That
look
looked like
Jeff,
that.
nigga. That shit
That-
crazy.
That looked like a third person. He got a third
That's a
child.
dude right there. Who that is? Kaylani? Don't know who that is.
Queen Latifah.
The teeth.
Modest, looking nice.
I don't know what the fuck she wearing, but it's okay. It's something.
Looking nice.
It's
Uh-oh.
something. I don't-
Coco. Coco
That's a
Jones
tennis
right
player,
there.
right?
Yeah, that's Coco Jones. That's little what's that nigga name that played for the Cavaliers? God.
Ain't she a tennis player?
No, so she's a songwriter. She just won like 3 Grammys in a row.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't listen to none of that shit. Who that is?
I don't even know.
Leela Ike.
I don't know.
I don't know who
I
that is.
never seen her.
Who these hoes?
I don't know. That one in the middle. Who was that? Flo? Who was Flo?
We got Stella,
Bernice.
Arasama, Renee
Bernice?
Downer, and Georgia Douglas of the Flow, all in custom Luar. That
I
bitch
don't know who
tall
that
as
is.
motherfucker, boy. She got long ass leg, boy. Actually, a leg. Well, I don't. God,
She got a booty chin too. That's crazy.
Who that is? With the long titties?
I don't know.
Ari Lennox.
Oh, what? That's what she looked like. I heard her name before.
Yeah, I heard her before.
Yeah, she be singing and shit. I ain't never seen her face.
Who these niggas?
Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I know these niggas. Jeff
Don't know who that is.
Okay.
I know him. I've seen some of his movies.
Yeah, he was in Transformers, all that shit.
Is that Chris Breezy?
He got a little white boy.
That's his daughter, bro.
Oh, that's his daughter? Oh,
Yes.
my bad. No, it says son, nigga.
Oh, that's his son? That's a little boy.
Yeah, talking shit, nigga.
Yeah, I thought that looked good.
Yeah, okay. Who the fuck is these? The Maris? Marias. Oh, okay. That's pretty gay. Who is this? Leaning Wilson. Okay. Guadalupe is her last name, I guess. Who the hell that nigga is?
No, this nigga.
Leon Bridges, huh?
Look at that. Leon.
The
He
Leon.
throw them pants in the trash.
Come on, man. We need to stop.
Throw the whole suit in the trash. Throw it away, nigga. Is that
Nigga,
James
his
Pitnotch?
kids weird. They just weird.
Ain't bad looking though.
Nigga, do you see what this motherfucker's wearing?
I ain't wearing.
She wearing a glorified paper bag, nigga.
I'm looking at her face.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop it. Oh Jesus, why I can't take you serious, man. You can't.
Bro, okay, so little light skin,
light skin face, nigga.
So a little light skin over there, toe up from the blow up.
Which one? This one or this one?
You know, but the one you can see, because you keep on saying you can't see that one in their faces. So what face?
No,
are
you can
you
see
looking
this
at? Look
one.
at
She got a lot of
so is it toe up for the flow up?
No, I just don't like
Okay.
the shoe. But her
Okay, that's
outfit's trash. His outfit's trash.
That's all I was saying.
And
I'm not
this
even judging the
motherfucker
outfit.
wearing a goddamn glorified wet paper bag with some boots on. The fuck? You let this bitch go outside out like they just Jamie Foxx. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the tie, but I like I can deal with the pattern. I just don't like the tie. The tie is terrible.
Oh,
yeah, the tie is terrible.
Who that is? Kelsey Ballerini. Ballini. I don't know, whatever the fuck that bitch name is. Who these bitches?
I don't know.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know the rest.
Siete.
Oh, there you go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, I got it. Yeah. I need a little help down again. You know what I'm saying? I failed Spanish. Who this nigga? I don't know who that nigga is. Oh, she got some short ass arms. She must be a midget. How tall do you think she is?
I don't even know.
I don't give a fuck. Oh, get
This is what I'm talking about right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. That is, see.
Why she got tits on a motherfucker?
He scrolled on past that with the quickness. He'll call that Tiana Taylor a few minutes ago. But
this bitch is. Hey, listen. She Guadalupe.
Scroll past that. Yeah, okay. You want to go say
Jabari, that's the
like
motherfucking Guadalupe, nigga. I don't know nothing about no Guadalupes, nigga. Yeah, fuck the Guadalupes. Oh, dumb looking bitch. She looks stupid. Who the hell this nigga look like? Goddamn 1990s revisit. Oh my God.
That nigga named Slacks.
Slack. I don't fucking 6. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we putting the word 6 is 6 lack.
The fuck is this?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
This nigga wearing cowhide, nigga. Like for real.
That'd be fly then. That'd be fly then. If it really is.
That's look just like cowhide. Like for real.
Okay, I
it don't look bad. That's just
yeah, but I'm saying
everything is
yeah. He ain't put it together.
That nigga gay. Gay. Stupid.
Yes, that paper bag.
Heidi Klum is dumb as fuck, bitch. That shit don't look good. You look stupid. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Gay. Gay.
Gay.
I didn't stutter. Gay, nigga. Gay.
T.I. and Tiny.
They both like 5'3". Gay. I didn't even heard that nigga.
Anton, okay. John Legend, okay. Check him out. Oh, come on now, John. Get the pants out of him and throw them hoes away. Throw them away.
So you know he was having sex with the Obamas, right?
Allegedly.
No, that's what his wife said.
Allegedly.
No, they know allegedly. His wife said it.
Allegedly.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Nigga gay. Gay. And his wife a dyke. Madison Bear. Okay. Little nipple over there. I see ya.
So I did it.
Gay.
They stick her out of line.
What the
That motherfucker look like what you call it?
Gay.
It's a whole fact.
That nigga, look at the goddamn elf shoes.
Ooh, that nigga got them.
Ooh, that's terrible.
He got them. I'm walking on sunshine.
Now we know this nigga gay.
Yeah, that's Will I Am. That boy there. Where is everything?
No
what in the world? Who is this?
Sierra Miller. That Percy Miller daughter?
Who?
That little Percy Miller daughter?
You lying. What they say underneath her name right there? No, what they say underneath that right there?
I don't know. This is talking about what she wearing. Is Sierra Miller Percy Miller daughter?
No, Sierra Miller is not the daughter of Percy Miller, Master P. Percy Miller's daughters are Titiana, Inti, Itali, and Symphonique. Would you like to see a full list of
Fuck
his children?
no. I don't want to see the nigga children. Damn, he brought the 70s back for sure.
That's a nice suit though.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad. He could have did better with the boots though. He could. You know what? If he had those cowhide boots, with the same color as the other dude, that shit would fly together, boy. That shit would fly. Oh, that was it. That was it.
That's all they gave us. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. That shit was terrible. I'm glad I didn't go to Grammys. Oh, you mean Michael from Michael and I? Is that who is me? Who's Michael? Who's that?
What is Michael and I? What is that?
I don't know. You gotta ask Stephanie. Stephanie, what is Michael and I? Let me know. What the fuck is Michael and I?
Is it a TV show or something?
What is this TV show, Michael and I?
Likely thinking of Michael and Us, podcast often associated with TV and film criticism, hosted by Will Sloan and Savage. It focuses on the work of Michael Moore and the intersection of politics and pop culture.
Oh, Michael and Us. Is it Michael and Us or Michael and I? It's a podcast, OG. Let me go look it up. What is it? Hold on. What does it say? Supreme Court allows California to use new congressional map and major win for. Oh, we already knew that. That's not. What the fuck are y'all? Get it out my timeline. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I hate MSN, dog. They dumb. You know Marcus. He a drunk and shit. OG, right?
Who you talking about?
You know Marcus.
Yeah, I heard that nigga. Bro, they did that nigga dirty, bro.
But then a motherfucker.
I say, bro, they had to do that nigga like that, bro. But see, another thing too, he be messing up, dog. Because Ryan said, I don't trust Ryan though. That nigga, they're weird.
You don't like Ryan?
Ryan Davis? No.
Yeah.
No. I fuck with Nate. I fuck with Nate Jackson, bro. Nate Jackson had a different view of what Marcus was doing, how Marcus moved, and I think that's more of the. He sound more like Craig. Marcus just be he put himself before this YouTube thing, bro. So like he told Ryan, man, when he got something sitting at the house or trying to go home with, and he drunk, he gonna go do what he gonna do. But everybody else is like, no, they get you took away from your job.
I got it. I didn't even think about it. He said it. He said it. You mean my Michael? Yeah, Michael and I mean Michelle and I. And matter of fact, he didn't even correct it that time. He didn't even correct himself that time. That's right. That's terrible. Ryan Davis is funny.
I
don't know why. You can't stand him? That's crazy.
He ain't my type of comedian, bro. I said I didn't like him when he used to I think he came on 5150 one time.
He did.
I didn't like him when he was on. The only people I liked, bro, when it came to like that type of show was Nate, because Nate was able to get on Corey and get on Craig, and all them niggas was able to roast each other and laugh. People got to realize Nate is just a roaster, just like the rest of them. So they was cool. But yeah, when it came to Ryan, who was that other nigga name? Can't stand that nigga ass either. He used to go over there all the time too. That nigga on my nerves.
Well, I hate it, dog.
Nah, I can't stand. I couldn't stand that nigga. That nigga with all them precise.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand that nigga ass either. I'ma hate him. You hate the nigga too. You don't like that nigga laughing and shit. You be like, bro, what shit wasn't even funny, and you laugh for no reason,
nigga. I like this Ram though. That been the 9, boy.
What kind of engine it got?
I got a low profile on it. Oh, that's average. Never mind. I did 9 OG and the color straight. And I don't like reds like that, but that color straight. I would never buy a red vehicle, but
See, I'm starting not to like them ones, bro. With all without having the square on it. It's just that oval look, bro. Is that bubble, bro? Yeah, that bubble killing me, dog.
That bitch got it's like mine, got all the interior.
But see, you like them bubbles though.
Not really. OG, I'm buying a car. I'm gonna get a car eventually. I'm not gonna register it. Well, I might have to register it because I want to take it to a track and do drifting. I want to get like a 1995 Honda Accord or a Honda Civic or a Prelude or some shit like that, or even a Miata, so I can make it a drift car. That's the game plan. Yeah.
You was fooling, bro.
I told my wife that's like, I don't know if it's a phase. I said, I don't know if it's a phase, but I think I want to buy a car that I don't give a shit about. I can beat up on it, so I can take the track and drift.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I got that Jeep, bro. Do the same thing with that bitch. Keep on do what you want to do. Only thing you got to be, but see, that Honda be nice for you though, just for you to go drifting and shit, have a little fun with. But you talking about putting some power to that thing, then you're gonna have to. Your chassis is what you gonna be.
Well, I'm about to make it a. I only want manuals, right? So.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want manuals.
No, brother. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Not for that. Nah, yeah, bro. They got that inline transmission, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen them niggas hitting that, bro. The dude said it's way better than trying to do it with just because you won't have to worry about you don't have to worry about blowing up nothing, making something overheat. It stay locked in. You ain't got to worry about it skipping out. And then depending on what you do to it, bro, you always got to, like I said, second and third gear. You just got to get it up. And then once you get there, you're good to go. You coast. That's it.
Yeah, but I want manual though. I want to do the manual. I haven't driven manual like every day like I want to. I would. Listen, I was gonna buy my son a manual vehicle, like straight up. I like driving.
Yeah, but see, then you gotta get your. Well, it's good, but then at the same time, like say, if you ain't on,
I'm not even gonna drive it to the track. I'm gonna trailer that motherfucker there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, you know, every man, you'll always go to how good you is with that goddamn clutch. What? That's all it is.
Yeah, I got you.
So
I've been learning how to clutch kick.
Oh yeah, see, you be straight. What, 2 seconds? 2 seconds off of it.
Yeah. My clutch kick in, I'll be good. I can get the drip going, and then I won't even touch the handbrake. You're supposed to.
See, I'm scared to see. I'm on the opposite way. You want to go to the side, and my eyes are looking going straight. I rather put.
Well, see, I've done it straight before. I've done it straight plenty of times, right? I went a whole year trying to go over a fucking 160 every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I usually listen. I'm telling you, shit on a regular goddamn street. But tickets are a motherfucker. That's why, you know, I'm scared of losing my license and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of drift tracks around here, and down the street, I can go to Kelly's sister's fucking track that she work at, and just drift around them goddamn corners. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, believe me, I get it.
And they got a burnout box there. So yeah. I think I want to do that. I like I said, I don't know if it's a phase. I
come and get in there with you. I definitely ride with you when you do it. I ain't gonna do it, but
why not?
I don't know. I'm not like I say, I'm not that type of driver, bro, when it comes to shit like that.
Well,
if I say going fast, going, you know what I'm saying, going straight, I'll be good at that, bro. Because the only thing I gotta maintain is not going to the left or the right. Trying to do all that extra turning and shit, bro, you gotta have observation. I mean, I gotta get my eyes checked again, get me a new pair of glasses, because I gotta be able to see, nigga, when I'm about to. I'm that type of person, bro. I like to go around the track and then come back and then hit that thing and try to remember what I need to do. So I don't like sliding and shit.
Oh, I haven't slid in a long time. I want to get back into it. Like I said, I haven't had a manual since I was, goddamn, 19. Yeah. Ooh, that's mad. That motherfucker got a whole, goddamn it, OG. You put this shit in my algorithm. God.
I'm not putting your algorithm, bro. What you trying to make that? What I put in your algorithm? You put my shit all the way up. You had me watching.
Fuck my shit up. Just look at this dumb shit's in my algorithm. I'm gonna show you.
I'm freaking popping all type of goddamn. Yeah, that's what I say.
This isn't a trip to the Ant Doctor. This is a professional cleaning by Boney the chimpanzee.
I'm telling you, bro, that nigga getting anything.
Tom, how does it feel? Can you talk? Nice. Everything is neat. Here, Vanya, come on.
Suck on it.
Okay, get it all out of there. Tom, why don't you clean your ears?
I know they had nails like humans, nigga. That shit crazy.
Excess body hair, ear hair. This, my friends, is a super beauty salon. You won't find
and they know how to use it better than you too,
my friends. And nose hair needs to be removed too.
Part.
We remove nose hair urgently.
That's crazy. Look how wide that motherfucking hand is. How long that motherfucking hand is. It's bent.
That's how it is.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. Yeah.
That's how it is, my friends.
Hey, that nigga palm
Our
that
beauty
nigga
salon
head like
is
a
the
basketball.
best salon in the world.
That
you won't
shit
be able
crazy.
to do, hey, Tom, you won't be able to do nothing, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, shit crazy. All right, we gonna get up out of here. It's already 12:40. I mean 11:40. Dan said 12:40. We gonna get up out of here. We'll see y'all tomorrow. I got some conversations for us, OG.
Yeah, I'm here. I'll be here, bro. I'm cooking shit. And make that cake. Make a cake today. I was over here frosting.
Watching people's shows and shit. I think Thursday is the day we're gonna be watching. Like I like listening to these people's conversation, giving our content on what we see. But I got a good question for us that we had on there. But yeah, check us out tomorrow. On the porch, conversation on the porch with the blacks.
With
the blacks. Hopefully, one of these sorry ass other blacks will come up here. You know they scared to get their ass cooked.
I don't know why they don't come up. They still black. Look in the mirror.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. What do we got for y'all today on the outro? Let's see what we got for the outro today. I'm gonna take that nigga off because he ain't doing part 3. He's supposed to do one every day. He ain't did one today. I'm pissed off about that. That was a good one too. Yeah, today. What is? Nope, that ain't a good one. What did we watch that one? Oh, we did that one. What is that one? Fuck it. We're gonna leave you with Mama's outro. Here we go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I guess I didn't hit the button.
Sometimes in life, the odds are against you. But if you give it your all, if you do the best you can with what you have, you still might not be able to really do shit about